What's up, y'all? This is MGTV Reactions, and tonight we're going to be catching up. I got to catch up, okay? I'm going to be reacting on Olivia, okay? I popped on YouTube earlier today, and I think that Olivia was doing a live stream from StreamYard, waiting for people to come into the live stream and get up there and talk to her. Child, it's a whole mess. I don't understand what's going on or why she's upset or what she's talking about, why she's talking about it. But we're about to get into that, okay? Before I get into it, I just want to say hello to everybody that is currently in the live stream, okay? I missed you guys so much. I had so much going on, okay? I had to get my life together. Between work, between my kids, between their extracurricular activities, between their schoolwork projects. Listen, y'all get it. Y'all understand. It's just been a lot going on. And I just had to focus on the things that are most important and put YouTube on the back burner for the time being, okay? But I definitely missed y'all, okay? Before we get into it, also, I'm going to ask for everybody to please hit the like button when you come in, okay? Comment your thoughts down below in the chat because I love to hear what you have to say, okay? And also, hit the subscribe button, too, if you have not done so already, okay? Okay. So, hey, Marley Jean. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and we could just jump right in. So, she's basically reacting to reactors in this video. I don't know. Before we even get into it, I just want to say this. Olivia has been doing YouTube for years. And every now and then, she wants to get up here and talk about what other people are saying about her, as if she doesn't give other people the ammunition to have things to say about her, okay? But for whatever reason, she believes that by her reacting on reactors, this will then stop the reactors from reacting, okay? I don't get it. But let's go ahead and get into it.
What the hell? AJ sleep good. He be crying himself to sleep. AJ probably lives better than you, sweetheart. Okay. You sound country as hell. Once again, look, y'all. A black screen. Why don't you bitches show your face? There's something to this. There's something to this. There's something to the fact that y'all don't show your face. It's not that you guys are scared to get recognized. You bitches are ashamed of yourselves. You bitches are ashamed of yourselves. You are. Let's be real. It is what it is. Because if you were good looking, if you were pretty, if you had something to show us, bitch, you'd be all over it. Especially since you guys all talk from like a higher ground.
For some reason, Olivia believes that because reactors get on YouTube and they do not show their faces, that they're ugly. I don't know what this is about, but she always reverts back to this whole looks thing as if she's the best thing walking. It just irritates the fuck out of me, okay? I don't understand. That has nothing to do with people not showing their faces. Obviously, I'm one of those reactors who do not show their face. And I am very much so beautiful, okay? But I just choose to maintain my own privacy. The people want to hear the mess. The people want to hear the commentary. The people are not focused on what the person looks like behind the camera. I don't understand what she doesn't understand.
Like, I'm so bad and you do so much better. Well, bitch, show us. You talk about your kid's been sick for a month and, oh no, not your kid's been sick. So that doesn't just happen to Olivia? I thought that only happened to me because I'm such a bad mom. Where's your face? I want to see your face. I want to see your teeth. I want to see what it all gives. You guys see what I give every day. That's why you guys have so much right to speak on it, right? And then right when y'all turn them fucking cameras on, it's giving zoo animal. Okay? Every single time.
Not giving zoo animal.
Done to him. She was blaming him for saying that he knocked over Kalani in the kitchen when she wasn't even paying attention. She was too busy looking at her live stream to see what was going on. And that's not what happened. Kalani fell over the bike that was in the kitchen. You know, most people say, take your bikes outside. We don't ride them in the house.
I can't, you guys.
Bling bling. And the knobs for the dressers and things were like these, they look like these crystals. And
this girl
it just
sounds
reminded
slow.
me of, and this whole thing with me and CPS, it's not about hating on Olivia, trolling on Olivia.
Oh, you're the one? You're the one?
Yeah, you can hear them now. You can hear my daughter. She's like whining for me to pick her up. But here, baby. Oh, you got a hair on you. Ooh, you got one of my hairs on you. I'm gonna react to that, and I also wanted to say about, I feel like something terrible is going to happen to AJ soon.
Well, real quick, I just want to say, has Olivia been drinking a lot lately or something? What is happening? The bags are bagging. The face is looking a little puffy. It appears that, I don't know, has she been drinking a lot lately, which is why she's looking kind of puffy? Or is Olivia over there stuffing her face, trying to get over some sort of depression that she's in? I don't know. I have not been keeping up with her. I have not been watching, but her face is puffing up a little bit, okay?
Sooner rather than later, and it's very scary. And I wanted to comment on what Olivia was wearing and how tacky it was, because those shorts that she had on, or underwear, or whatever it was, reminded me of my daughter's pink Minnie Mouse shorts. And coming up on the internet looking a hot mess like that, I don't get it. And her supporters are enablers, and they're toxic, and they're scum of the earth as well as Olivia.
Girl.
And this thing with me, not always, but they do call you. I got off the phone with I just got off the phone with this CPS lady. And she basically, wow.
I'm sorry, y'all. More than likely, I'm going to be speeding it through. I don't know what reactor this is, but I don't really care to listen to every single thing that Olivia is responding to with this reactor. I believe there's a part in here where she is, right now she's actually discussing how she called CPS on Olivia. So we're going to go ahead and listen to that. And then I'm just going to go ahead and keep, moving it up as we go along, because I don't want to hear everything. And I'm quite sure you guys don't want to either.
She basically, in a way, went off on me.
That's right. That's right. Go, girl. Oh, I gotta show the CPS lady this. Oh, I gotta show the CPS lady this. Oh my God, I gotta show the CPS lady this.
SHL, you said she doesn't have any wit or charisma to react on anybody. What an idiot. Yeah, it's definitely not giving what it's supposed to give. Y'all said she's doing both. So, okay, so she has been drinking and stuffing her face. Okay. You said it's a person who has been calling CPS on Olivia nonstop. Okay. I mean, what's new? People been calling CPS on Olivia for years now. What about it? Hey, Ronnie Rivers. Hey, Eb.
Oh my gosh. She said so. She basically went off on me. She did tell me she went off on y'all stupid ass. She sure did. And then she let you talk to her supervisor, and her supervisor went off on y'all stupid ass. Sure did. Sure did. Sure did. That's so funny. I gotta show her this. Oh my God. Y'all ready to listen to this shit? My CPS worker told me, y'all. She told me, she was like, I had to give it to her straight. Okay. And then, you know, after she just kept calling, I had to route her to my supervisor. My supervisor gave her a piece of her mind. You dumb bitch. You dumb bitch.
Listen, okay, so I just want to say this. I completely understand that Olivia has definitely given she's definitely given people the ammunition and have showed people a lot of different behaviors that are definitely very concerning as it pertains to her and her mothering of her children. But the whole CPS, calling CPS nonstop, I'm gonna be honest, it seems like it's pointless. I mean, CPS doesn't seem to care about the fact that Olivia lets, random men slap the shit out of her kids, okay? That's no big deal, even though that's on camera, and that the people who are more than likely making these CPS reports can prove that this was allowed, and that she actually elaborated on why it's okay for various different men that come in and out of her home to discipline her children. It does not seem to bother CPS. They're not going to do anything about anything. That's why I'm saying that it's pointless. Because this has been going on for how long? You just keep calling and calling and calling. And she talking about the fucking CPS worker cursed the lady out. Like, I cannot take it. I can't take it. I can't.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? Did your mothers abuse you? Did your grandmothers abuse you? Did your aunties abuse you? What's really going on? What's really not tick-tocking? Because you bitches are slow. You bitches are sad. You bitches are pathetic. Okay? Calling CPS, dumb, stupid bitch. Don't you know when you call CPS and CPS comes out to the house, CPS comes, walks through your house, looks at your kids, makes your kids take off their clothes, right? Just down to their underwear or a diaper. They look at their whole body. They take pictures. You should know, because I'm sure CPS was in your life for actual reasons, not for trolling. You probably know this. That's why you go around calling CPS on other people, because CPS was probably actually in your life, for real. CPS takes pictures of everything. They talk. They come into my home. You weird-ass bitches think you guys come into my home by doing shit like this because you're on a live and you can see my background and my kids might walk by. Bitch, you're not in my home. You don't know what the fuck goes on.
Well, I disagree. So it's been a while since I've been on here. It's been like, 16 days? And I believe, listen, when she had the guy Joey over there, they left AJ in the goddamn car to sleep for I don't even know how long, but nobody was outside with him. Nobody was looking. Well, I guess she was looking at the car from her window, but that was not okay. Okay, that's recorded. Listen, we have it. We have the videos of her allowing a man to pop her kids, and apparently, I think he might have plucked Kalani, the other guy that was there before the guy Joey. There's various different men over there that she's allowing to stay with her children, laid up in the bed with her young daughter who can barely fucking talk. I mean, the list goes on and on. It's a whole lot more that can be said. But Olivia's sitting here acting like people don't have anything on her. I think that what happens with the CPS is sometimes they tend to ignore the things they shouldn't. That happens a lot. Now, no, Olivia's not one of those mothers where the kids are fucking forced to eat cat litter and really getting beat with fucking, I don't know, cords or whatever the case may be. She's not doing all that. She's not starving the children. But still, there's some things here that are definitely concerning that the people have been able to see. And I think that that should definitely be addressed by CPS. But for whatever the reason is, I guess because of how she presents herself and how she, whatever she tells them, they don't seem to think that it's a big deal with Olivia, which is why I think it's a losing battle for the people to continue to waste their time calling CPS on her nonstop. They're going to keep coming out, keep coming out. What? What is it? What's happening? Ronnie Rivers, you said mushrooms, maybe. What? You think she doing shrooms? That damn Eb, you said she about to get on my nerves already, child. She always getting on your nerves. Bonita, you said, the bitter, jolly green giant at it again. Yes, she is. She's irritated, okay? She wants the people to stop talking about her. That's what she wants. Banana Muffin, I missed you, girl. I missed you. Hey. You said you about to listen while you drive? Okay.
So you call CPS, wasting their fucking precious time talking about you care about kids. Bitch, you don't care about kids. Because you have CPS workers coming here. You're making countless... Wait, I got to make sure I record this shit before this stupid bitch takes me down. Because I got to show my CPS.
Hey guys, so I am pissed. I am livid. I'm about to cry. I don't understand.
Hold on.
I just got off the phone with CPS. As you know, I say they call you, or not always, but they do call you. I got off the phone with I just got off the phone with this CPS lady. And
well, first of all, what is going on? What? Who is this reactor that's on here about to fucking cry? Who is it? I'll say this. I understand that people could be deeply invested with this whole situation because they see how Olivia acts. But I couldn't see myself ever damn near getting ready to fucking cry about nothing concerning this lady. Nothing at all. But let's go ahead and listen to this because I missed this part. Let's see. Ronnie Rivers, you said you need to be her therapist, child. I don't have the mental bandwidth or strength to be a therapist to Olivia. I don't have it. I can't. I could never. I can't. Listen, if I listen to her ass too long, my head starts to get tight in the front. I can't. It starts throbbing. I can't listen to her too long. So I could never, ever, ever be a therapist, especially not to a bitch like Olivia. No. That damn Eb, you said it's going to take for something to really bad to happen to these kids before CPS really gives a damn. Exactly. And that's what's so unfortunate about it. Okay? Because CPS, a lot of times, they'll come out and continuously bother some of the parents who really don't have things, going on in the household that are concerning. Okay? They'll come out and these are reports that, there's no evidence to back it up. Right? Whatever. They'll come out for that. It's women on TikTok who I've seen and on Instagram who have spoke about how their children were wrongfully taken from them and adopted out. I've seen plenty of stories like that. And they appear to be, I don't know them because I don't watch them like that, but they appear to be like they were, loving mothers when he had the children. However, something happened and the children were taken away from them because of an accusation and they never got to see their kids again. I just seen something like that the other day. It was heartbreaking. But then there are instances where there's things really going on, there's proof behind it, and then CPS will still ignore it. They'll still ignore it, unfortunately. And I've seen that quite a few times. So it's sad. I hope nothing happens to those kids, but what's the most concerning to me is the simple fact that she allows randoms in and out of their house around those children who cannot defend themselves in any way. And when she does have those randoms over there, she is inebriated. She's drunk. She's doing whatever the fuck they're doing or just drinking. I don't know if she's doing drugs too or what. But getting drunk to the point where you pass out sometimes and you have a man in the house who is not the father of the children and you think that that's appropriate, it's very concerning. Something needs to be done about that. I'm really still stuck on the fact that she thought it was cool for a man to be popping her kids. She said that any man that she deals with as a friend, boyfriend, whatever the case may be, has the right to discipline her children. That was it for me. That's when I was like, okay, yeah, this bitch is something wrong with her for sure. Okay. SHLM, you said whatever she says regarding CPS, them cursing whoever out, etc., that won't make her cases disappear, nor will it stop people from calling. That's true. That is absolutely true. Wait, how did I get here? You said wasn't the mugshot guy on shrooms? Child, I do not know. I have no idea.
And she basically, she basically, in a way, went off on me for making these reports.
And did.
She said, it shows here that you make multiple reports on her. Lots and lots of reports. I said, absolutely I do. And she said, it seems like every time Miss Johnson goes live that you make a report on her. And I'm like, no, I don't. I don't have the time of day.
Bitch, bye.
She said, what Olivia does online is an act. It's a show. It's how she gets her income. And I said,
well, I don't know about
okay,
that, but it is an act in a show. Definitely.
I said, just recently she told AJ she was going to pour hot sauce down his mouth. Hot sauce. I said, and those kids are still living there. I said, every day. I said, she told him in that live stream, the hot sauce live stream, that she was going to smack him. She was going to pop him. She was going to hit him. She was going to smack him upside the head. And I was like, that's not okay. I said, we have seen her take the spatula at AJ, the black spatula that she keeps by her side. And this lady says, not everybody parents the same. I said, I wanted to say, no fucking shit. Sorry, you'll hear my baby, but
hey, Melody.
Wait, are you cussing around your baby? Oh my God, caution PS!
Absolutely not. I said, no. I said, nobody should. And she was like, here in the state of Texas, parents are allowed to parent their children however they want. That's her fucking statement. She said basically that I need to stop making these reports on Olivia.
You do.
Unless Olivia is really, truly on camera, like beating AJ half to death. CPS expects these kids to be beaten half to fucking death before they...
Well, okay, so I see what's going on here. Sometimes, because it's so crazy, I got to figure out what state this lady is in, where her children were taken from her because she popped them. She said she wasn't abusing them. They even had the video of the child speaking. And she said that sometimes when she acts up, her mom pops her or whatever. They took her child from her. She said she was going to parenting classes for years, uploaded the communication between her and various different social workers or whatever, and some of the court videos. And she said that, that they just adopted her child to somebody else. It was a closed adoption. She had no knowledge about it until later on. And she was fighting to get her child back for years, still has not got the child back. It's crazy. Okay, so in some states, I guess it is, more serious if you physically discipline your child. And in Texas, it's not that serious. You can threaten your child. You can scream at your child. You can say, I'm going to pour hot sauce in your mouth. I'm going to pop you. I'm going to smack you. You can even go ahead and physically discipline them. As long as they don't have any marks or bruises, you're pretty much probably in the clear. That's what is given with this. Because I know these people, if she's calling them and making these reports, more than likely she's giving them some sort of video evidence of whatever Olivia is uploading, okay, on YouTube. And she's submitting that as evidence, but that's not good enough for them. It's too much. I don't know. Hey, Steve, you said maybe a faker. Hold on, let me go up. K Talks Live, you said, are we sure this reactor isn't on her side? Because this isn't how CPS operates. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I know that whoever this reactor is, she seems a little bit too emotionally invested for her to say that she's about to cry because she made a report saying that she was going to pour hot sauce in AJ's mouth and the lady told her off. I wouldn't give a damn. It is what it is. K Talks Live, you said you don't have to say who you are, nor would they ever tell you to stop calling. Exactly. That's what I think is weird. Is she calling as an anonymous caller? Because if so, like, she must be giving them her information so that they can reach back out if they need more information. She's not calling anonymously. But yeah, I don't understand why CPS would tell you to stop calling. That is actually crazy. Steve, you also said I smell BS. I don't know. I don't know what to think of this. This this is weird. K Talks Live, you said no, this isn't real. This is mad fishy. I work in the field. Okay. Latoya, you said, oh, Jen must have came up with that. Girl, tell him it's an act. Okay, girl, we see you. Well, child, you know you shouldn't be worried about what the reactors are saying. Then it's all an act, right? Steve, you said Liv is under pressure. Okay, but for what? What's the pressure, y'all? Fill me the fuck in. What has been happening? She's under pressure. Is that why she feels the need to react to reactors? What? What's the pressure? Because CPS has been coming out to her house. What is it? K Talks Live, you said when you call, they have to make the note of someone calling. They would never tell you to stop calling, nor know that they are the same person. Social workers, which are general CPS workers, have a code. Okay. A code of ethics. They have to take the call, take the notes. They wouldn't tell someone to stop calling. Okay. You said this lady is just confirming Liv's story. It's so fake. Wow. Banana Muffin, you said she's not a reactor. So what is it? What? She's not a reactor. Who is it then? Like, I'm confused. Let's just go ahead and continue.
They will step the fuck in.
Ew.
Can you believe that fucking shit? She didn't say that, but that's what she fucking meant. Wow. Just fucking wow. She said there is an investigator that has been working on Olivia's case all week long. Well, the week just fucking started. Hello? I guess you meant last week. She said, you don't know what goes on behind the scenes at Olivia's.
You sure
It's
don't.
just all an act.
It is.
I was like, no, it's not, because we clearly see and hear what is going on. We see these drug addicts come into her apartment and hit the kids, take fucking mushrooms in her fucking apartment around those fucking kids.
Wait.
She said, we have people working on the case. So I guess if I were you all, don't contact CPS, because what the fuck are they going to do?
Oh, kicking it with Misha, you said you can't make anonymous CPS calls anymore. It's a law that you have to disclose who you are now. Oh, wow. Okay. That's interesting.
It's like they're trying to fucking silence me. I said, I see the abuse and neglect, as well as hundreds upon hundreds of other people. Not okay. I said, we all question, why are these kids still in this apartment? Why are they still living with her? I said, the other 3 kids got taken away because the judge said that she was unfit for doing the same exact shit to them.
No.
I didn't say shit, but I was respectful.
Not at all.
The same shit that she's doing to the kids now.
Not at all.
And she was like, until you see bruises and marks. I said, I have.
No, you haven't.
What, like a few weeks ago, Kalani had the bruises on her leg. And I said, Olivia claims it's from her being a mosquito bites. And she said, here in the state of Texas, we have mosquitoes like crazy, and it's not uncommon. I said, so if you get a mosquito bite, you can get a nasty bruise up and down your leg, a giant, like quarter-sized bruise. I said, Olivia says those mosquito bites turn into welts and then those bruises.
Yeah.
I said, I have never in my fucking life heard of, well, I didn't say that, but I have never in my fucking life heard of that.
It's too much. I do remember a while back, Olivia was saying that Kalani was getting bit up. I just don't. Listen, girl, if CPS ain't finna do shit about it, what the fuck? What? Latoya, you said it definitely sounds unprofessional, though. It does. It does sound very unprofessional. The fact that the CPS worker supposedly contacted this woman back and had this whole verbal exchange with her, it just sounds very unrealistic. Definitely very weird. So now you guys definitely have me questioning whether or not this is true or not. I don't know. But who is this lady? Do y'all watch her? I don't know. Latoya, you said that's what I was thinking. They have to take the call and notes no matter what. Yeah, they do. To my knowledge, they do. And to my knowledge, you could also call anonymously. But apparently that's not the case anymore. Maybe things have changed. Steve, you said, so CPS knows Liv has made $22K on YouTube. but they are paying for her daycare. Well, allegedly, Steve, you just heard her. The lady said that the social worker told her this is how she makes her money. This is all an act. So that's what Olivia tells the social workers, that this is an act. This is for entertainment purposes. It's to keep the people going, to keep them watching. None of it's actually real. That's the spill that she's giving to them. Apparently. Allegedly. From what I just heard here. K Talks Live, you said, think of it this way. The FBI, if you call, has to take some sort of note, even if it's insane. They record it. They don't tell you to stop calling. Oh, yeah. I'm not disputing whether or not they have to take the notes and, treat the call with the same importance as they do with the others. That's not the issue. You also said professions like this, you have to follow a certain protocol. I understand. Hey, CC Live. You said it just sounds too random for her to be telling the story in this way. Right. A piece of my opinion, you said she doesn't have any content, attention-seeking trick. Okay. So she's doing this for content purposes. Nothing actually happened, because I was just confused. What made Olivia feel the need to go live and react on the reactors? Because it's about to get interesting. She's going to go and also react on TMR, speaking about her, as well as the girl Yanni. So we're going to get into that. I'm about to speed it up from here in a little bit, okay? Marley Jean, you said that worker she supposedly talked to should be fired. Yeah, she should be. It just sounds very weird. Steve, you said, I'm going to have fun with Liv. She has no idea what's coming. Oh, man. Wowzers. CC Life, you said, so when she mistreats her children, that's not real. It's all just for entertainment. That's what she said. That's what the social worker apparently said to this woman who is making this video, that the things that she sees in Liv's lives are strictly for entertainment purposes. This is how Liv makes her money, essentially. That's what was said. It's very strange, though, but let's continue.
I guess I could look it up myself, but I'm too fucking pissed.
I guess I can look it up myself. I'm too fucking pissed. Oh my God, Stacy, what are we gonna do? Girl, get a fucking life. Start there, okay? Start right there. Get a fucking life. Are you the one who got me free daycare? Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. You made my life so much easier. Let me tell you, okay? And I have the best CPS workers. I love them so much. Shout out to my CPS workers. She definitely told your stupid ass off, most definitely, because you're wasting their hard time. You're wasting their time. You're wasting their time. You're wasting their time. I don't even know what else to say. Like, what the fuck? Like.
Anyway, I'm going to speed it on up to, I believe at the 1 hour mark, she starts playing TMR's live where she was discussing Krishan and Krishan's baby and a few other things. So we're going to get into that. Let me see.
And they have to speak on what their president said. Bitch, shut the fuck up.
She said he was going to lose his life talking about her son like that. And then the mama came back and said, girl, you trying to blame everybody else for your son. Oh.
I mean, at the end of the day, Blueface had no business making that type of remark to that woman who got disqualified, that she looked like his son. What does your son mean?
Why can't Blueface say that? That's his son. Why can't he say that? We didn't even see what the girl looked like. Why can't he say that? Why can't people be real? Why can't people say what the fuck they want to say?
Okay, so I believe they're referring to this video where Blueface was on this, I don't know if it was, what is it, the Pop the Balloon or some shit? Not even Pop the Balloon, some sort of dating, whatever. And I did see the clip of this on Instagram where he was talking to the girl and he said that he'll pass on her because she looks like his son. She's saying, why can't he say that? Because he could have compared her. He could have just said, I'm not, really all that attracted to you, or for whatever the case may be. But to make it seem like you're not attracted to a female because she resembles who are you saying that your child is funny looking or something? Yes, CC Live. Olivia says she's going to start reacting on the reactors now. Okay. She said to put a stop to everything, she's going to be reacting on the reactors. And then she said, at this point, if I keep reacting on what the reactors are saying, what will the reactors have to talk about then? Which makes absolutely no sense, because obviously I'm a reactor and now I'm reacting on her reacting on reactors. We're going to react and listen to the dumb shit that you say like we do anyway. Or that's what I'm going to do. It makes no sense. But yeah, she says she's reacting now. But either way, they're talking about this Blueface shit. And what he said, I didn't like how he made that comparison to, the girl looking somewhat like his son. And that's why he passed on her. Because what are you trying to say? That your son's funny looking? What is it? Why did you have to say that? You could have just said, I'm not fully attracted to you. You're not my type. It's just that simple. But why compare her to the way your child looks? I don't understand. But let's continue.
You bitches do. He can't, but you bitches do every fucking day. You don't like carrots? I love carrots. The carrots are always limp. I get them.
Look like. And which son are you talking about? Your oldest son or your youngest son? Because you do got two.
He said.
So which son was you referring to?
They stay creating.
He said Junior. Stupid.
Like, I thought that was very ignorant. But again, Blueface is ignorant. So
wait a minute, real quick. Etsy Johnson, I had skipped your comment. You said, I don't believe this lady is probably somebody Olivia knows, because Olivia would never mention working to CPS. You have a point there. Isn't she getting free daycare because she does not have an income? Or for whatever the case may be? Why would she? Well, she did. I don't know. I believe she said it's for nothing that's on Olivia's channel is real. It's for entertainment purposes. That's what she said. The social worker said. I don't know. It all just sounds like a bunch of bullshit. And it also sounds very far-fetched. It sounds like the lady's too emotionally invested in everything. For her to ever even say she was about to cry over this is crazy. Okay?
You expect.
Shut the fuck
it's
up.
Olivia saying the reason why he said that because he was just being a guy. Yeah, I don't know too many guys that talk about their kids.
Bitch, shut the fuck up. Ew, you bitches act like, you bitches act like you don't live in the real world. You know how niggas talk? The fuck? Especially that situation. He's not even close. That's so weird to me. How do you guys don't know shit. You guys don't know real life. Like, you guys cannot put things together. He has not even been around his son for real. Okay? Krishan is lucky.
First of all, men, she keeps saying niggas, but men do not compare. Any man that cares about his children is not going to compare his child to a woman that he finds unattractive. He's not going to say, oh, I'll pass on you because you look like my son. That's alluding to the fact that you think it's something wrong with the way your son looks or something, in my opinion. It was weird for him to say. I don't think he should have said it. It's her. I don't understand this whole Krishan talk. Talking about Krishan, but then at the same time trying to defend Blueface. It's the weirdest shit ever. As if Blueface didn't have something to do with the way Krishan is now. I don't understand. Olivia is such a pick-me.
That he's even claiming that little boy. If you want to be fucking real. Okay. She's lucky that he's even saying my son. Okay. But other than that,
why is she lucky? Did they not get a DNA test? To my knowledge, a DNA test was performed, and it was made. It was made clear that the child is Blueface's. Although the baby definitely does resemble her ex-boyfriend, who was unalived. That's very weird. The baby looks just like her ex-boyfriend, but apparently they said that per the DNA test, it's Blueface's baby. I don't know.
That situation is already like, he's not even close to a little boy. And if he saw something that looked like his son, why can't he say that? You bitches are stupid. Especially this particular bitch. You were married to a sex offender. So you don't know many men who would talk about just joking around, say something like that, but you married a whole man who sexually assaulted another person? Bitch, get the fuck out of here.
I'm confused about the comparison there. I'm confused. So because what? Because she doesn't understand why he would say something like that about his son. She can't think that way because she married a sex offender. Shit, I think the whole thing is crazy. The fact that she married a sex offender, all the things is crazy, but it's too much. It's too much. But one has nothing to do with the other, is what I'm trying to say.
Especially their kids with clearly physical disabilities.
Bitch, shut up.
I haven't ran into any.
Girl, you have a physical disability. You're cockeyed. Okay, one eye goes this way, the other eye goes this way. Okay, I'm sure you've heard a lot of jokes. Okay, your own daddy probably made a couple jokes. Your mama too.
And who talk about their children who have physical disabilities. I haven't ran into. Have you guys?
Yes, straight cockeyed. I'm talking like cock the fuck eyed. Look, when we get done with this video, I'll try to find a video of her.
I feel really bad.
What's the point? Like the majority of the people that watch her don't fucking know what TMR looks like. Who cares about that? I just don't. What is this proving? What is this doing? What is this? This is very weird to do, to be reacting to what other people are saying. But yet you say that you don't give a fuck about what people think. You're the baddest bitch, but you're the baddest bitch that is concerned about what other people have to say about you. I really just don't get it.
If I felt that for anybody, it would be for Sean.
I do feel bad for Krishan. That's alarming. See, when I talk about people, I don't go hard. Like, you bitches try to go hard and try to, like, I don't know. You guys try to demolish me. You guys could never, because you guys look like guys. But I don't go hard on people. Like, even though I think Krishan is literally a piece of shit, okay, because she continued to drink and smoke while she was pregnant, and I think that's piece of shit behavior. I still will not go hard on her or go bad on her, because I don't think that's cute to talk about other people like that. I don't know her, so I don't even have that much. Like, you bitches be having like a lot of feelings towards me, the haters. So you guys go like super hard and like get all in your feelings and shit. I don't be in my feelings when I talk about other people.
They focus intensely. They thrive on routine.
She just said she doesn't go crazy on people. She basically went crazy on Krishan when she did this video. Didn't she say she should have aborted him? I guess we're going to get to that point. Olivia says the worst shit about anybody that she can say it about. The issue is that there's not many reactors that she has that much ammunition on, so she really doesn't have anything to say about whoever's reacting on her outside of the fact that, you may be ugly. You bitches are hating on me because I'm cute and you are probably ugly. That's the only thing that she can say outside of a few reactors who's, have been exposed to a degree. What? Olivia has been negative the whole time she's been on YouTube. Constantly started arguments with people for no reason, other mothers and things like that. People who don't react on her. She, felt the need to have drama with them or to say fucked up shit about them. For what? Because they had a lot of kids and a lot of bodies just like her at this point. She's a trip. She truly is.
Hey, Stephanie. Not peeing.
All y'all out of your lanes and shit. Get in your lane. I want to drive.
This is it.
Hold on.
You bitches are boring. This is boring.
For real. I don't think so. But I think she did have something to do with that too. After she was talking about Blueface the way she was. Girl, did you get Ronnie, bitch?
Krishan would rock my shit. Bitch, I'll put her to sleep.
Girl, bye. Because the one bitch that you should have put to sleep When she played with you in front of your own fucking kids, you did not do it, okay? When her and her sister played in your fucking face and you didn't do shit to them, but you talking about you'll put Krishan down, what? Be for real. Let's be for real. She needs to be for real. Krishan would tag her the fuck up, okay? Period. Olivia, stop being delusional.
I will put her to sleep.
What?
I will put her to sleep. She's a
Never.
baby. She's a dumbass baby. I will put her to sleep, but I don't fight because I'm too pretty. Krishan would fight because she doesn't think much of herself, literally. But yeah. She got here.
She's talking about she doesn't think much of herself. What the fuck do you think of yourself? With all the things that you put on the internet, with the way you live your life as a mother of 5, it just baffles me that she feels like she has any room to talk about Krishan. Now I understand why people feel so strongly about Krishan because of the fact that more than likely all of the drugs and alcohol that she was doing during her pregnancy that definitely contributed to her child having some disabilities, which is that's completely out of line. What she did during her pregnancy was way out of line. And it's sad that as a result of her actions during her pregnancy, her child now has to suffer from it. So I'm not giving Krishan a pass for that or whatever the case may be. I definitely think that was horrible for her to put drugs and alcohol before motherhood. Okay. The fact that she didn't consider her child's health and well-being during her pregnancy is absolutely crazy. She was not ready to become a mother. She was not. However, she chose to go ahead and do drugs. And as a result of that, her child has been affected. And, I just hope and pray that her son is able to thrive regardless of whatever disabilities that it is that he has. However, my issue with this is Olivia really feels like she has the right to discuss. Hold on, you guys. Give me a second. I'll be right back. All right, and I'm back. Okay. So here's my thing. Oh, it irritates me that Olivia thinks she's the last person that should be talking, in my opinion. Okay. When it comes to putting your children before yourself, she's no better than Krishan in my eyes. Because I'll say this. Now I don't know for sure what happened during Olivia's pregnancies or what, but I'm quite sure Olivia just seems like the type that would definitely take a drink or a couple sips while pregnant. And I'll take it even a step further. I'm quite sure, especially with the last two, AJ and Kalani. Shit, even probably with the kids she has with Gerard. Olivia is the type of woman, and I really believe she did this shit. Olivia, because she was going through something with those fathers, and they weren't around. You know how much of a horny fucking monster Olivia is. She probably was out here laying low and spreading wide with randoms during the course of her pregnancy. I do not put this past her. Now, I do not know this to be fact, but I do. She gives me that. Okay, she was out here laying low, spreading wide during her pregnancies because the baby fathers were not around. Okay, and she wanted some affection during those pregnancies, like all women do. And because she doesn't use condoms any other time, she wasn't doing that while she was pregnant. And so I'm quite sure she was not considering her children during those moments when she chose to do that. Because I know she did it. It has not been confirmed, but we know what we know about this lady. I'm quite sure Olivia was out here having raw sex with various different men during the course of her pregnancy that could have caused complications. And during the course of her pregnancy, she was not thinking about her children when she made those choices to do so. Now, I just want to do a quick, let's just say, put a 1 in the chat if you believe that Olivia had unprotected sex with different men during the course of her pregnancies with AJ and Kalani. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't think that she would do such a thing. I'll wait. I'm going to wait until that comes in a little bit. Let's see. Do 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 do. Okay, so there's 115 people in here, and I only see 4 people who put something in the chat. What do you think? One, if you think Olivia would have had unprotected sex with strangers, with AJ and Kalani during those pregnancies, and the 2, if you think she would ever do such a thing. I just want to see a couple more people. Just a couple more. What is the number one? Number one is if you think she would do it. Do you think that Olivia had unprotected sex with other men outside of the children's fathers during the course of her last 2 pregnancies? Or 2, if you think she would never do such a thing. Okay. All right. So we have all won so far. Okay. So we're all on the same page. We all believe that Olivia could have possibly did that during her pregnancy. She's doing it now. Okay, so that's why I say that she doesn't have the right. I just don't understand. She doesn't have the right to be talking too much about this, because Olivia did shit during her pregnancy too that was not beneficial or safe for a pregnant woman to be doing. That's just my opinion. But fortunately for her, her children were not affected by any of her actions. So she feels like she could talk big shit. But even still, to this day, she is a mother, supposed to be a mother first, and she still is actively making decisions for her own selfish self. Okay? And that is harmful to her children. That's all I'm trying to say. So, Queen Isis, you said, well, Gerard did say she had thrash in her mouth while pregnant with Christian due to cheating. Oh, wow. Okay. He also said she didn't know if Christian was really Gerard. See what I'm saying? Just doing the most. You also said shit, they daddies were strangers, so it wouldn't shock me. Right, it wouldn't shock me. I don't think that Olivia is above it. Okay. All I'm saying is, based off of her track record, Olivia did some foul shit too during her pregnancies. We just don't know about it. Okay. There's no physical proof, but more than likely she did it. Okay. Banana Muffin, you said, heck yeah, if she does it while not pregnant, doing it raw and let randoms finish in her is ideal while pregnant. See what I'm saying? But let's continue.
That's nice. Well, we're talking about something that will never happen because I would never be around a Krishan. But anyway, when you want to talk about something real, you can go off, but I'm gonna ignore you.
Because it's not.
Hit that button. Hit that button. Come up here.
Okay.
Say it to my face.
The way you talk about unalive and Blueface so easily.
Also, real quick, we have 123 people in the live. Could everybody please go and hit the like button if you have not done so already? Okay.
Bro, like you just got it like that. Like you could just send your best shooters. Okay, bitch.
Not you talking about what Krishan's saying to Blueface when just a couple of, what was that, about a month or so ago, you was on here hoping Gerard got hit by a Mack truck. Remember you told us, Olivia, you hope he just go outside and get hit by a Mack truck. You remember that?
No.
Like, it ain't nothing. Girl.
Not you bringing up the fact that I said I wish he would get hit by a Mack truck, bitch. Krishan was literally on the live talking about how she's going to unlive him the whole live. Yeah, I didn't do that. Just saying it in passing, it's not the same thing.
Ooh, and then the mama's like,
it is the same thing, because at the end of the day, you are wishing harm on the other parent that is also the parent of your children. Either way, you're in the same boat. Whether Krishan said, I'm going to do it, and whether you just hope that it accidentally happens to him some other type of way. Either way, you are wishing that, or saying that you want your children's other parent to no longer be on this earth. Either way, it's not cute to be talking like that.
we have a restraining on you, the whole family. Oh, I know that shit hurt, bitch. They should have been had a restraining order on her crazy ass. I'm sorry. Usually I'm on the woman's side always, but her, No, because I don't care. I've been stupid in love. I've been retarded in love. I've been that girl. But ain't no way I would ever like harm my baby.
That person will never hit the link. She's a punk ass bitch. So let her keep talking in the comments. She drank with the baby. Now the baby has alcohol syndrome. What a dumbass mom, right? He was hating because she pretty. Who? Krishan? I'm hating on Krishan. I look better than Krishan. Number one. Number two, she's very pretty. She's a very pretty young girl. But she's stupid. She's dumb.
Just like you. She's stupid and she's dumb, just like you. Olivia swears that she looks better than every fucking body. Girl, you are not prettier than Krishan. The only one up that you have on Krishan is that you actually have your adult tooth in your fucking mouth. That's about it. But as far as the face card, it's not given that you are prettier than Krishan. Now, that's not to say that I believe Olivia is ugly, because I do not. But let's be for real. You don't look better than Krishan. She thinks she look better than every goddamn body, okay?
She's dumb. But I definitely look better than her. Yes. But she does have a nice body, though. I'll give her that. She does have the cute little body. But face-wise, oh, no, I look better. 100%.
Like that. Like,
you don't have to agree, but you see how I can also give her props. She's a cute girl. She's very cute.
Very cute.
Jaden. Let's give Jaden her props too. Jaden is very cute. But she's like 20-something. Okay. What does that mean? That she looks better than me because she's younger than me? Not at all. All I gotta do is get my body done and it's over. It's over. You guys better hope and pray. You haters out there better hope and pray that I never get my body done, because I swear to God, y'all think you're sick.
But then both of you said Jaden isn't cute at all. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I don't think that Jaden is ugly. I actually like the way Jaden looked before all of this. Jaden just has a really big ass face. Her face is big. That's all you see when you see Jaden, is her big ass face. That's all you see, his face. I don't know what it is. I don't know. But I don't think Jaden's ugly. Now, do I think Krishan looks better than Jaden? Yeah, I do. Jaden's face is just very big. I don't know. It's something about it. And I also don't like the big ass butt with the small skinny legs. It doesn't match. That's something else that I don't like. But I think that Jaden is a cute girl. Okay. Nobody's perfect on this earth. We all got something. Okay. We all got something. Now with Krishan, what I don't like about her is her fucking voice is just, why does it sound like she drinks beer all day and smokes ports? I don't like the way her voice is. I don't like the missing tooth. I don't like the tattoos on her face. I don't like it. I like how Krishan looked before she got all dug in with Blueface, back when she was running track or whatever the fuck she was doing. She looked healthy. She looked lively. She just looked so much better. Okay. Now she's put on a couple pounds. She's still very much so cute, but it's just not giving what it used to give. Okay. And Jaden, like I said, her face is too big, and I don't like how small her legs is with the big ass ant butt. I don't like that. But it is what it is. Like I said, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Banana Muffin, you said Krishan is naturally beautiful. Her body is bomb. I agree. Krishan is a beautiful girl. I just think that she fucked herself up with those tattoos all over her goddamn face and her neck. Whereas they're all over the place. I don't like that. And I also don't like the fact that she won't put a tooth in. What is that for? Why? Why do you not want your tooth? I just will never be able to understand that. Let's see. Sissy Life, you said when they do hit the link, she drops them when they're telling the truth about her. Right. Tracy, you said Olivia is not ugly, but she is not pretty either. She's funny looking. I can agree with that. But yeah, I've never been one of the people to say that I think Olivia is ugly. I don't think that she's ugly at all. I think that she has a lot of ugly ways about her. And at the end of the day, everybody's flawed. People just feel the need to to point out Olivia's imperfections because she thinks that she's better than everybody else. But at the end of the day, she's not an ugly girl. Let's just be serious. I'm going to be serious. That's just my opinion. You guys might feel differently. Banana Muffin, you said it's weird how cocky she is. Yeah, she has to be that way. Debbie Moore, you said, doesn't she realize that looks aren't everything? Jeez, exactly. Looks are not everything. But then Muffin, you said Jayden was cute in high school. Yes, she was. I think they all look better when they were younger, before all of the damage. Okay, everybody just looks so much prettier and healthier and everything. CC Life, you said Liv needs to get that lip fixed. It'd be pissing me off. Yeah, I'm not really fond of it either. Debbie, you said, how would she ever get her body done? She was on here a week ago begging for rent money. Exactly. Marley Jean, you said, why? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Why the fuck don't this girl want her tooth? Because I could never. What is it? I know that Blueface told her a while ago that he thinks she looks better without it, but I wouldn't give a rat's ass what he thinks. Okay? My tooth would have been back in. It ain't no way.
Now? You think you're sick now? You guys will be vomiting. Vomiting, literally. You guys will be so fucking sick of me. Okay? But anyway, don't worry about it.
Girl, nobody would be sick of you. You look like you probably could have got a BBL when you put all those fucking files on it. Nobody feels any type of way about the way you're shaped. At the end of the day, we aren't going to be the ones that's digging in your ass. Okay? Those bums that you like will be. We don't care about it. Why would we care? If you got your body done. How would we be sick? Only motherfucker that's going to be sick is probably Gerard. Because, bitch, you could have paid your child support for all that if you got money to go get your body done. That's the only motherfucker that might be sick. Who else cares? I'm confused.
Where I look, it doesn't even matter. You said I was jealous. I'm debunking that. I'm not jealous. Krishan is very cute. But the thing about Krishan is Krishan doesn't think she's very cute. She doesn't think much of herself. And that's why she carries herself the way that she does.
You don't think much of yourself, which is why you allow any man that shows you a little bit of attention to dig in your ass unprotected. You don't think much of yourself. Like I said, Olivia is in no position to be having any sort of an opinion about anybody's behavior on the internet with the way that she displays herself as a mother of 5 children.
Which I can speak on as well because I've been a low self-esteem girly. You know what I mean? You know? Jasmine, hit the link or you're blocked, pussy ass bitch. Hit the link or you're getting blocked. Because all this in the comments, you scary ass hoe, shut the fuck up, hit the link or you're blocked. If you're not going to hit the link, you don't have to. I respect it. It's okay if you're a pussy. You don't have to say it to my face. I totally understand. But if you're not going to say it to my face, shut the fuck up in the comments. Okay?
Girl, don't nobody want to talk to you.
Okay, cool.
Nobody.
What this person say? Are you gay? Why do you care so much about women's looks? Am I gay? No, I love dick. But another person in the car, did you just walk in? Or are you slow? Anyway, I'll explain it to you since you're slow. You'll be crying again by Monday. No, and if I do cry on Monday, what's the problem? I'll still come up here on Tuesday and cuss you bitches out and call y'all ugly. So what's the difference?
Girl.
I'll cry. I can cry tonight, bitch. And I'll wake up again tomorrow and cuss you bitches out again. And your point is? What's your point? Damien, what's your point, baby? Because you thought that was hilarious. Was that a knee slapper? Did you slap your knee when you laughed that hard?
Sigley Switch, you said with a broken $3,500 car and a broken wheel. If the wheel is broken, what happened to the car already? Sweet Cake, you said, did y'all see the live when she said she didn't know what BV was? Please, she knows exactly what that is. Yes. Okay, listen, I did not see the live. However, if Olivia says she doesn't know what BV is, she's lying. What other reason was she over there popping boric acid suppositories every day for? I think that was the last time I got on here. When you guys made me aware, or actually you guys told me to go to the live stream where she talked about inserting boric acid suppositories daily. Olivia knows exactly what BV is. That's all I'm saying. Okay. We're not even about to entertain that. Essie Johnson, you said she's been drinking. Yeah, probably so. Banana Muffin, you said, I don't think Krishan thinks she's ugly. No, she doesn't. She doesn't. Debbie Moore, you said, isn't she supposed to be out there working a job? Right. I was expecting, by the time I came back to YouTube, I was expecting to be able to see if there was some sort of, employment updates. But apparently, Olivia is still unemployed. She's not going to get a job. That's clear. CC Life, you said, I really can't wait till somebody catch this keyboard gangster outside for real, for real. Right. She wants the people to get on the internet and argue with her. That's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time to have a conversation or attempt to have a conversation with somebody who is never going to be receptive. That's pointless. That damn Eb, you said, it's the fact that she really thinks people are scared of her. She wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight. We all know that. Yeah, it's the fact that she said she would put Krishan to sleep. Like, we got to stop it. We got to stop. She has to stop. No way. I can't. She's very, very delusional. Sweet Cakes, you said she smells that cat every day. That's terrible. Elsie Johnson, you said most women don't care what another woman looks like, whether they're pretty or ugly. We'll talk to each other. Exactly. I could care less what the next bitch look like. CC Life, you said Liv has liquor in that water bottle because she never drinks water with a straw, but she do when she's drinking it out of a glass. The water bottle is her cover up. Okay. That's why she never goes anywhere. Drew Brown, you said that's why she's scared to work. She thinks somebody's going to run up on her. And they probably will. They probably will. It's people out here who really feel a way about this lady, okay?
No, my link is working. It's definitely working. But I understand, like I said, Jasmine, all this Peppa Pig shit and this and that. I understand, baby. Like I said, just quiet, okay? Just quiet. Just be quiet. Because you're a pussy ass bitch. Nobody cares. Okay? Okay, baby. Have a nice day, pussy. Oh, now she's getting blocked. She just keeps talking shit. Girl, shut the fuck up. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Unblock everyone.
I'm going to speed it up.
What you mean unblock everyone?
Because we're not.
Oh, you totally missed the point. You're not even there. Are you even sober? Who the fuck knows, girl? Because you sound stupid.
Let me see.
Okay. Do you understand? Is it clocking to you? Did it
Ew.
clock? Did it clock? Them eyes straight or what? No, not if you're doing everything you should be doing, taking your prenatals, eating healthy, doing what, living for your baby. You know what I mean? What most women do when they find out they're pregnant because they want to have a healthy, successful birth and a healthy child. We give a fuck about those things. Most of us sane women out here, right? Okay, so since she wasn't willing to do that, since she didn't give a fuck, and she was like, fuck that, I'm gonna be twerking on Sexy Red stage, I'm gonna be drinking and smoking still, then bitch, go ahead and have that abortion, stupid bitch. Not because she's doing everything she's supposed to do, and she just found out her baby might have Down syndrome, or anything could happen. Anything could happen. And no, I'm not saying since something was wrong with her baby, go ahead and abort it. No, stupid bitch. The whole point was, since she wants.
Hold on, I'm gonna read what y'all saying real fast. That damn Ab, you said she knows she got an ass whooping with her name on it. It's outside. That's why she stay cooped up in that funky apartment. Teresa, you said MGTV. My granddaughter is here, 6 pounds 11 ounces, and she looks just like my son. OMG! Congratulations, Teresa. Congratulations. CC Life, you said, I don't think she ever had a fight before because the way she ran from Yanni told it all. Oh my gosh. She really ran from Yanni. I cannot. There's too much going on with this girl, and we're not even, where's we at? We are halfway done the live. Child, we about to start speeding it up. But again, congratulations to Teresa. Are you going to allow your grandbaby to call you grandma, or are you going to be the type that says that the baby has to call you glamma? Which one? Teresa, you give glam-mom vibes. That's what you give to me. But anyway, See, Tina, you said she can't even provide a resume with a job in the last 12 months, and her digital footprint is absolute trash, unemployable. I agree. It's a mess. That damn Eb, you said she said once before she never had a fight. Well, it doesn't appear that Olivia has ever been in a fight. Because the bitch who's been in a few squabbles, okay, no, it's no way that a woman is going to be able to approach me in the mall and bully me in front of my fucking kids. Now, granted, I do understand there was nobody there for her, to watch the kids, whatever. Okay. But there have been plenty of other opportunities to situate that situation since then. And that I don't understand, because I would definitely have to catch up with you later on. For sure. CC Life, you said yes. Where to get the security guard at the courthouse? Yanni called her in the bathroom. Oh, wow. She can call me whatever she wants to call me. Okay. You said, I'm not going to lie. I do think I'm a good looking grandmother. Yeah, you definitely give glam mom vibes. Okay. You look young from your picture that I see. That damn Eb, you said, that's why I'm trying to figure out why she thinks she's so hard. Is it because she's from LA? The F that mean you can get that ass tapped in LA, dollars, Clearwater, wherever. Exactly. Debbie Moore, you said my granddaughter calls me booger. Started when she was a baby and just stuck. Okay. I used to call my great grandmother me mom. And then my actual grandmother, grandmothers. Okay. The one on my father's side, I called her my mom. And then on my mother's side, I call her grandma. Plain and simple. But more than likely, when I do become a grandmother, which is far, far from now, I'll have to be a grandma. Okay.
She wanted to keep living for herself, go ahead and abort it. Because you are purposely, what I just said, I'll repeat it. I have to keep repeating shit to you dumb hoes who react on me. You bitches don't react on me. You bitches listen to me. You know what? You don't even listen to me. You screen record me because I'm the fucking content. I'm the interesting one. I'm the one who brings the views. So you screen record my shit, let it play, and just disagree with everything I say. And then everyone in your chat's like, yeah, we hate her. She's light-skinned with green eyes. We fucking hate her.
What?
She triggers me. Shut the fuck up. So, yeah, you totally missed the point, cockeyes. You totally missed the boat. You totally missed the point. You're not even there. Are you even sober? Who the fuck knows, girl? Because you sound stupid. You sound dumb as hell.
You told him to believe that he could have Down syndrome. So you're saying that you probably should have AB'd him? Because
I'll just give my thoughts and opinions on this since she's talking about it. Okay. She said that Krishan should have gotten an abortion. Here's my thoughts on it. I think that if you know for a fact that more than likely throughout the course of your pregnancy, you're going to be engaging in doing drugs, drinking, all the things, right? If you know that the baby is not going to stop the show for you, then you probably should not be having a child. Under normal circumstances, I don't feel like I have the right to tell anybody that they should go get an abortion, whether because they're not ready to be a mother, whatever the case may be. But if you know that you're going to be doing things that are going to be harmful to the child, I think that you should not choose to become a mother, right? However, if you are pregnant with a baby and you find out that more than likely your child is going to be born with a disability, I think that should be left up to the parent that's going to be responsible for raising the child. If you think and if you know that you are going to have the strength and the patience to raise a child that has disabilities, have at it. Have at it. I think that, but the bottom line is I think that is a choice that should be left in the parents' hands that are going to be responsible for it. I wouldn't sit here and say because your baby is going to come out disabled, you should not have the child. I think that if you know that you're going to be drinking and doing drugs, you ain't had no business getting pregnant to begin with. And if you can't stop doing that and put your child first, then you just should not become a mother, because more than likely you're going to be a negligent parent once the child gets here, or the child might wind up in foster care. However, if you are just having a normal pregnancy and you find out that your child may or may not be possibly born with a disability, then you have to make the decision that's best for you. There's some people out here who have the patience and the strength to give birth to a child with disabilities, and they are willing to work through that with their child. And that's a beautiful thing, because I think that regardless of whatever disabilities a child may have, I think that everybody deserves to live. But I think that it really depends on the parent. Because I just seen a story on Instagram the other day. I keep talking about these stories I've seen on Instagram, but I just seen a story on Instagram where a mother had a child that was born that had cerebral palsy. The bitch left the child in the motherfucking closet, okay, and left for months. It was another neighbor that came into the apartment. I don't know. They probably was squatting or something, and they came and they found the child's dead, deceased body in the closet. If you're gonna be that type of bitch, then no, go ahead. Just do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. You should not be having a baby with no disabilities, because you don't have the ability to take care of it. And if you do have that baby, then you need to give the fucking baby up, not just abandon it. You know, it's not a clear answer that can be given. But Olivia, it's very disgusting to get on here and say that anybody should have given their baby up. Now, I do understand that as a result of Krishan's actions, her child was impacted by it in a negative way, and now he has disabilities. But who's to say that child is not going to thrive later on? Who's to say? With the right therapy or whatever it is the child needs, there's plenty of kids out here with disabilities that are thriving and living regular lives despite all of the odds that were against them. So that's my opinion on that. I'm not going to ramble on too long about it. Okay. Let's see. Essie Johnson, you said that video was floating around where she said AJ had Down syndrome. Yeah, I don't even know why she would lie about some shit like that. Why would you even put that on your baby? She knew it wasn't a possibility for him to have Down syndrome. They probably never even said that shit to her. But she did it for views. She said that for views. And I would be terrified to even play around like that while I'm carrying a child. I would never. I don't understand why she would do that. Because she would have been sick if he was actually born with a disability. She does not have the ability to parent a child with a disability at all. No. See, Tina, you said, I agree. It's a personal choice. If she did it to him, though, she should be in jail. I agree. She should definitely be held accountable for purposely and knowingly doing drugs during her pregnancy. Like, Krishan should definitely be held accountable for her actions. That was trifling. For sure. That damn Eb, you said, I saw that happened in Georgia. Okay. Yeah, it's just terrible. Everybody does not have the ability or the patience or the heart for that. So if you know that you don't, then just do what you got to do, girl. Because I think that's worse, to bring a child here just to mistreat it because you can't handle what comes with the child. Terrible. Anyway, that's too touchy. Let's move along.
You told the world that the doctor told you that he could have Down syndrome. So you're saying because
one ear, not the other.
So are you saying basically children with physical disabilities, because their quality of life, in your opinion, may not be as good?
I literally just said, wait, let's rewind what I just said, because she's basically, you guys gaslight and manipulate your audience. That's what you guys do. Ew.
Just like you do, bitch, when you lied. When you lied and said that you were homeless. And got on here crying multiple times, saying that you were homeless in Florida. You gaslighted your audience. You manipulated them. You got people to send you thousands of fucking dollars. And you were, in fact, not homeless. You lied. That's what you do. See the projection?
How does it feel? Hi, Jen. How does it feel to be fake? How does it feel to be like that? I'm so fucking real. I can never be fake. How does it feel to be fake? Just do shit for the views. It's crazy. I literally just said, not because his disability. I literally just said that. So we're gonna rewind it since you're slow.
I
guess
have
you're
the
not just
patience or
cockeyed,
the
you're
time for her
also
to be
slow.
rewinding shit to make a point about whatever she's trying to make a point about. We're going to speed it up along because I'm quite over the whole disability talk. The bottom line is Olivia did lie and say that AJ had Down syndrome. I remember that. She definitely did do that. And that's some fucked up shit to say about a child that you're actually carrying. Why would you say that? That's terrible just to even play around like that. I'm confused. This reacting on reactors is very. I just don't get it. We're gonna speed it up and see what this brings us to.
Not like me and trying to say I'm talking about women with children with disabilities. You see that? You see how they do that?
Physical disabilities, Krishan Jr. They probably should have aborted, AB'd him, because that child could potentially, in your opinion, be living through hell. When there are so many things that you can do out here, there's so many programs. Modern medicine is like what it is. Modern medicine.
Modern, not modern.
Oh wow!
You should have just aborted the baby, so you wouldn't have brought him in this world suffering the way he's suffering. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, that shit is dumb.
In the Win with Zen sweepstakes, you can get a chance to win $100,000. But there's more than one.
It's dumb. It's
but I don't think Krishan knew that Krishan Jr. was going to.
Of course she didn't know because she's stupid like you. You don't put 2 + 2. If someone's drinking and smoking while they're pregnant, obviously it's going to affect the baby. Are you dumb? Are you slow?
Well, I was trying to speed it up past this, but you want to know what's crazy? I'm sorry, I got a little cold. I'm about to have to blow my nose briefly, okay? Regardless of, and I'm not taking up for this lady in no way. I'm talking about Krishan because obviously what she did was terrible. But I have seen tons of women. I've had bitches in my family, okay, trifling. Smoke weed, pop pills, and drink during their pregnancies. I have seen this. And their babies did not come out with any disabilities that you can tell. Okay? All right? I got a cousin that's a crack baby. She looks and appears to be perfectly fucking normal. She got issues. She's a little slow, but you can't tell that she's really that slow until you get to know her. Okay? So there are a lot of women who have done, things during their pregnancy, drank, smoke, pop pills, whatever their drug of choice is, and did crack, and their child did not come out with disabilities. So maybe Krishan was not aware of the fact that her child was going to be born with a disability, because more than likely she wasn't keeping up with her prenatal care. Obviously, if she knows she's doing drugs, she's not going to go there where they would be able to detect that. And then have her on the radar. More than likely, she was not getting regular prenatal care to be able to even know that. Even still, when she found out that she was going to be a mother, okay, she should have changed her life for the better. Now, to be honest, that's what I was expecting from her. Okay, I used to think that, I thought that, because for a lot of women, when you have a child, you change, because it's not just about you anymore. I thought that Krishan was going to be one of those people where she has a child and she changes her life around. Okay? Because that's what a lot of women do who have fucking sense. That's what they do. But apparently she didn't have any sense. She continued to do drugs and drink. And as a result of that, it affected her child, which is a fucking shame. But more than likely, she probably didn't know the severity of the disability that her child was going to be born with. But regardless of the fact, here's the bottom line. This should not be said. We shouldn't be speaking about how she should have aborted her child at this point, because the baby is here. And I don't really like to discuss other people's children in a negative manner. I'm not one of those people that get on here and say that anybody's child is ugly, that the child is... I don't like to do those things. The bottom line is that little boy is here. He is a beautiful child. Okay? And he deserves the proper care. He deserves to be loved as he is. Okay? And he deserves to have the resources so that he can progress as much as he can progress with his disability, whatever the fuck the disability is. So now that the child is here, it is very distasteful for anyone to be speaking and saying that that child should not have even made it here. Nobody has the right to say that. That's the problem. I don't have the right to tell Olivia, you should abort it. You should have aborted AJ and Kalani. Because, look, there are two fatherless fucking kids that you have other men, random men coming in and out of their lives, trying to parent them and disciplining them physically and hitting on them. You should have got rid of them motherfuckers. I would be wrong for saying it. I don't feel like she should have got rid of her kids. They have fucking kids. But that's essentially what she's saying about Krishan. That's all I'm saying.
Be born like that. I mean, y'all, let's be honest. We have seen, and we probably personally know women who drank or maybe smoked weed or whatever during their pregnancies, and their
I don't know anybody.
Children or child is born with nothing wrong.
I don't know anybody who was drinking smoke while they were pregnant.
Yes, Teresa, her face was terrible.
Personally.
Like Olivia, I'm like you, LaToy. Hush.
That shit is so dumb.
Bitch, you hush. What the fuck? I'm all her content. You want me to hush? If I hush, you won't make no money, brokey.
Anyway, I'm gonna speed it up.
I'm the problem? No. This is social media. You guys don't even know what I'm doing. You guys don't know. I could be doing makeup off of social media. You don't know.
Oh, wait. It was a woman that got on here.
No, this is social media.
I'm talented. You do great makeup. You do great.
Okay.
Hey, how's it going?
What's going on?
Quick question for you. I just like your.
Oh, Wi-Fi went out. Hold on, your Wi-Fi is going out. Is it just on my end? Is it doing it the same for y'all?
Girl.
Is it doing the same for y'all, or can y'all hear her? I can't hear her.
Makeup. You do great lashes. I'm just curious as to why you choose to be unproductive with such talent.
I do what I want when I want to do it. But thank you.
So it's nothing.
Well, mind you, this lady's her screen name is Robin Don't Like You. What? People is crazy.
So you like being an underachiever, huh? That feels good.
That's
feels right.
I'm not living to your expectations, so I guess
I don't have any. I don't know you, so I don't have any. I complimented you and asked why you don't do something with that. You know, you're on here begging every 5 minutes, but you won't do anything consistently to keep yourself established. And you have talent. Why not use it and make money from it instead of arguing on all day and being unproductive?
Because I feel like doing this.
All right, well.
Right, because you rather bask in negativity. See, Olivia gets on here and says to the people, from time to time, she has these speeches where she says, oh, I want to make my children proud. I want to have a career so that I can set myself up and set them up for the future. I want to make my children proud because if they see me do it, then they'll know that they can do it too, right? But then a woman asked you a very good question. You have these talents. Why don't you put them to good use? And you said because you'd rather be doing this. So you'd rather bask in negativity than actually be productive and do something that would be beneficial to yourself as well as all of your children. Because if you had a career, you'd be able to contribute to the Web3's life financially, right? You'd be able to do more for AJ and Kalani. You would be able to have something under your belt that you can brag about. But you feel like doing the internet and arguing with motherfuckers on live streams is more important. Yeah, it might put a couple dollars in your pocket, but in the long term, what are you going to be doing with yourself? Are you building a pension? Do you have a 401k? What the fuck are you doing? Are you really thinking about your future, or are you just thinking about right now? You're thinking about the fact that you're going to get a check next month on the 21st. That's all you're considering. That's the only thing that matters. So are you going to be doing this shit until you're 55? Then what? What is the plan? I don't understand.
Hey, 40 comes real fast, comes at you fast.
And I might be 40 doing this as well. And you'll still be right there in the comments requesting and watching me when I'm 40. But thank you for the compliments. I appreciate it. I know that I am very talented. I really appreciate that. I really do.
What the hell is ONJ Productions? What is that? Sean, you said, am I the only one that does not think she has a makeup talent? Her makeup is too light and powdery. Her makeup does tend to be very light on herself. I don't know if she really has a lot of talent with that because I've never seen her do other people's makeup or any person of color's makeup or anything like that. I don't really know the extent of how talented Olivia is in regards to makeup, but it appears that she does her makeup pretty good, despite the fact that it is kind of light at times. Okay. I don't know. Olivia's came on here doing a whole bunch of shit. Wasn't she supposed to be a tattoo artist or something? I don't know. But the point is, she has to be good at something. Everybody is. So whatever the fuck it is that you're good at, why not make the most of it? Why not? I don't get it. I mean, it's obvious that she doesn't think that she has the ability to climb the corporate ladder. She doesn't have that. She doesn't. But whatever else she has going for herself, why not try to maximize that and turn it into something positive? I don't understand. But anyway, let me see what else y'all said. TS, you said, when is she going to start this business she's leaving behind for Ryan? Child, what business? I don't think social services provides 401ks. Oh, man. Teresa, you said, and she really had no answer for her. So she had to say, because I want to clown. Exactly, because Olivia doesn't really think about the future. She lives for the now. Banana Muffin, you said her makeup looks decent under a ring light. Yeah, I think her makeup looks nice. It's never anything crazy though. Olivia, for the most part, tries to do like a natural beat. Okay. I haven't seen any real skills, okay? But whatever. She knows how to do her makeup. She keeps herself up. So maybe it would be good for her. Even if she does, but like, why not do more get ready with me's? You know? Makeup, hair, all the things. I mean, I just feel like there's so many other positive directions Olivia could take her content, but she chooses to do this instead. That's all I'm saying. Banana Muffin, you said Liv wants to be a makeup artist, but don't apply to work at Ulta or Sephora because she really doesn't want to do anything worthwhile. Didn't she say at one point in time she was going to go to school to be an esthetician or something? I don't know. Olivia's a lost cause. T.S., you said she was supposed to start some talent management company a while back. Not a talent management. Girl, I can't. Let's continue. I cannot.
Speaking from a woman or coming from a woman who puts Robin doesn't like you as your screen name, it really means a lot. Your opinion really means a lot. Because she looked like she was about 40.
So right now we have 144 people in the live stream and only 67 likes. Can we please, at least get me to 80? Please hit the like button.
Putting a screen name, Robin doesn't like you. But thank you for your compliments. Yes, thank you. When I feel like doing stuff with my makeup and my all my talents, I definitely will. And you'll be here to watch it, okay? Yeah, me doing it is a problem. Me speaking on other people speaking on me is a problem. I don't go looking for the fights. I don't go looking for the arguments.
Yes, you do.
They come from me. So me coming back is a problem. Like Cardi says, when I drag it to hell. When I drag it to hell, I'm the problem? No. This is social media. You guys don't even know what I'm doing. You guys don't know. I could be doing makeup off of social media. You don't know.
But we do know that you're not doing shit productive. You're not. You're not.
You don't know. This is social media. I could literally come on here, argue with bitches, and hop off and get what I need to get out of it and keep it moving. I could do whatever the fuck I want on social media. That's the point.
See, that's not what you do, though. You could definitely do that. Get on social media, do your thing, go back and forth with people, hop off, and go back to your regular life. go do your job or have a business or whatever the case may be. But that's not what you do. You go from one social media platform to the next and still continue to argue with people. You go from YouTube to TikTok to YouTube to TikTok and argue with people. That's your whole day. And then argue with your kids. Just arguing. So you choose to bask in the negativity, okay, because that is what's important to you, instead of doing something constructive with your life, instead of trying to be a good example for your children. I think I was on TikTok not too long ago. Olivia just put up a video of her laying down with her fucking cat, shaking her ass in the camera. Is that what you want Robin to be? You want Robin to be petting her cat and jiggling her butt cheeks in the camera? That is the type of role model. That's the example you want for your daughters to see and to aspire to become. Okay.
That's the point. Like, I don't have to do much. But like I said, I appreciate the compliment.
It's a simple fact that she will smoke a port all the way down to the brown tip. Girl, is you that stressed? Why was it that low down?
And I appreciate her having the balls.
Shit with my kids. That's the reason the motherfucker be depressed, bitch. Not because of Blueface. Girl, you're drinking and spiraling out of control over a nigga? And drinking and smoking while you're pregnant over a nigga?
As if she wasn't drinking and smoking and spiraling out of control over various different men. She feels like she has the ability to talk about that when everybody on the internet has witnessed her making a fool of her fucking self over men. Over and over and over and over and over and over again. Not even just with one man that she was just, deeply in love with. It hasn't even just been about Gerard. Olivia has made herself look like a fool more times than I can count on this internet over a man.
Is you crazy?
Are you listening to what you're saying?
Is you crazy?
Is what I'm saying crazy? Is that crazy for me to say?
She's insane. She is mentally gone.
Is that crazy for me to say? Like, most of us women, let's be real, most of us women out here have been done dirty while we're pregnant. Me included. I was cheated on while I was pregnant. When I was pregnant with Robin. Speaking of my baby Robin. When I was pregnant, I was cheated on. Do you think I went and I said, fuck it, I'm just gonna fuck everything, fuck this baby, fuck my... No. You think I went and drank and smoked and party because I was depressed and I was upset?
No, maybe you didn't. I'm quite sure Olivia did probably take a puff of weed and maybe had a couple shots here and there. I don't even put that past her. But I know for a fact, like I said earlier in this live stream, I know for a fact that when Olivia got cheated on, or even when she just had her last 2 pregnancies, and she didn't have an active baby father around, okay? I know for a fact that Olivia was laying low and spreading wide for randoms during those pregnancies, and more than likely, Olivia was having unprotected sex during her pregnancies, and doing those things also put your child at risk. Okay? It is what it is. But you can catch an STD and your baby come the fuck out blind because you wanted to be a hoe during your pregnancy. I mean, what? Like I said, she just doesn't have the room to talk.
No, because I understood that I had a life growing inside of me that was bigger than me, more important than me and how I felt in the moment. And that is my whole point, cockeyed. That's my whole point that you're not getting and you're not going to get because you're stupid. So anyway, we're talking to the dumb.
Because there ain't no way. There's just no way. I know so many women have gone through shit like that. Horrible, horrible pregnancies. But ain't no way we picked up a bottle and, like, I see people actually smoke weed while they're pregnant. That is crazy to me.
It is.
I mean, do you. I would never, but do you, okay? Because it's too scary to risk anything. And they talk about, there's sickness.
And that's wrong of me to say. Be so careful, ladies. Don't drink and smoke while you're pregnant. Don't take any chances.
I'm speeding it up, y'all. Gotta speed it up.
Wesley has been on my ass. Oh my gosh. Just obsessed. Wiser. Did Liv press charges on the fan who reported her? Not yet. Not yet, baby. It's in the works. I'm trying to pin down an address.
What is in the works? In the works. Who is she trying to press charges on now? Who? It's always in the works with these females. What is you trying to do?
Pin down the address? Oh yeah, I'm definitely pressing charges. Most definitely. And not just me. I'm not the only one pressing charges. You got the little teeth for that ass. Anyway, but speaking of, let's move on to Wesley Snipes.
Before you left, if y'all yes, you was caught up, honey. So
Wesley.
This morning, you started working out. You been sweating like a mule again. Good job.
Sweating like a mule. See, are you in here? Who could send me the picture of her on the beach? Y'all. She really copied everything I did. She does. It's really cute. She's my son. It's really, 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 really cute. No, that girl that came up wasn't new. She knew about Wesley. She knows about. She's been here. No, it's just sane-minded people. They could see.
Wait, but that shit happened years ago. Y'all said I guess someone recorded her in the bathroom at the courthouse, and she's pressing charges. Okay, so she's still saying she's going to press charges on this girl Yanni. How many years ago was that? Seriously, that was a long ass time ago. So, what? What are the charges that are going to be pressed? What? Stalking? The fuck? How many? That had to be over 3 years ago. It had to be. What? We got to stop. She has to stop. I keep saying wait. She, like, girl, pressing charges because the bitch popped up on you in the bathroom at the courthouse. Why didn't you press charges then? Why? I don't get it. Did she smack you or something in the bathroom? What's really going on? Have you seen her since then? What is it? How are you pressing charges? But anyway, let's continue.
What these crazy people do. You know what I mean? They're not crazy. Anyway, did y'all see? Oh my God, I have to go to Tea Time's channel and pull up the picture. Because talk about me working out, baby, you need to work out. You need to work out. And that's no offense. I know I be saying fat and ugly a lot. But girl, you really are really big. Really, really big. Okay?
That's what mother wants you to do. As you were mute today, you were hushed up.
She feels like she can really keep talking about somebody's size and somebody's body as if her fucking stomach isn't still baggy till this day. Who cares what that lady's body looks like? Nobody really gives a fuck what your body looks like. What is it? Like, what is the point?
Closed mouth, quiet, because you understood the assignment and you knew last night was not what you wanted. You're learning. And I'm proud of you. So when you woke your funky ass up this morning, you did what you were supposed to do. And that's what I want to see. I'm proud of you. Okay? So moving forward, that's what you listening. I told you to get back on track, and I told you don't respond to us. Okay? That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. All that coming back and ranting and raving and hollering and hooting and screaming and carrying on. We don't need, that's not necessary. None of that is necessary. Okay? So like I said, just want to come in and give you your flowers. We're proud of you. Like I said, that's what we want you to do. Keep waking up early, not before I'm on crunch timing.
I don't need workout advice from somebody who is 300 pounds.
That way you can get what you need. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Hey, yes. Like I said, we're not cool. That's it. We're not going to be here long. I'm out of here. I just wanted to come, like I said, say could be good.
You know what I just thought of? This is just something that just popped in my head. As much as Olivia loves trying on shapewear, I know she's been working out, whatever the case may be. As much as she's been trying on shapewear and constantly making TikToks in her shapewear, you would have thought that this bitch would have came out with her own waist trainer by now, with her brand on it, whatever that could be, her own shapewear, do various videos showing people how her shapewear sucks her fupa in. Like, bitch, what are you thinking? You could have did that. And still sold your little lashes. Where is the business mind? Like, what? I don't understand. Why didn't you think about doing that?
Good job. Okay, keep doing the good job. Keep doing what you're supposed to be. What you call him? What was that guy? Everybody can't be a George Foreman. Last night did it for you. I think last night we got you where you needed to be. Okay, cool. Because you definitely choked yourself up last night. No. Never mind. See, I almost caught myself. No.
Even still, I just don't know. Even with her talking about Yanni being big, Olivia was once big. She's not huge, okay? But she is a thick girl, okay? And she is a mother. It's just like Liv is a mother of 5, which is why her stomach is the way that it is. I just don't get why people get off on speaking about other women's bodies as if you're the one that's laying on top of them. Who gives a fuck? Everybody, if you had a child, some people's metabolisms are different. Everybody wasn't big before, but it happens. Bitches gain weight. So the fuck what? And then you lose it, and then you might gain it the fuck back. Who cares? You're not licking her ass. I don't know. I just don't get it. I don't get it. And she talks about it as if she wasn't fucking huge before. What's the point? But like I said, that is a wonderful idea. As much as this bitch is always stuffing her stomach into something, she should have came out with her own shapewear by now. It's very easy to do so. Okay, you find the right fucking vendor for the shit. You order it. You get your brand on it. Boom, sell it. Simple as that. But Banana Muffin, you made a valuable point. You said Liv won't do that because she doesn't want Gerard to get a percentage of it. I agree. That makes perfect sense. But at the same time, so you would let that hold you the fuck back from becoming something, the fact that it might benefit your children at some point. You might be able to pay off child support with that money, so you're just not even going to attempt to try and start a successful business. I mean, if you're going to be living your whole fucking life on the internet all day, you might as well have a business on the side as well. Like, what? But anyway, let me read some more of y'all's comments. I'm going to scroll down. Caramel Queen, you said Olivia talked ish at 500 pounds down to her current 250. Yeah, I just don't get it. Tina Trolls, you said one thing Liv can't do is pose in a bikini like Yanni did. If she does, oh my God. Oh Lord. Baba J, you said you have to start with a business plan. Liv is dumb. You're absolutely right. She doesn't really have the mindset for it. Banana Muffin, you said she could even find a vendor for her own supplements. Exactly. She could have a whole brand centered around that shit. She lost the weight. Okay? She looks pretty good. Okay? She wears shapewear all the fucking time. She's constantly talking about the vitamins and supplements she takes. Why not try to get some type of money off of that? I don't understand. And she has an audience of people that do like her. So instead of fucking begging, why not sell a product? More than likely, she would have a lot of people that would support her. I believe so. Regardless of her trifling actions, but it is what it is. Let's see. So Tina, you said that would take more than she could maintain. I agree. Sean M, you said, dang, my husband interrupted. I missed half the live. Oh, well, you can always replay, okay? SC Johnson, you said, Olivia let the divorce ruin her life. She has never got over her family breaking up. Well, it's time to let it go. If she has to let it go. It's over with, it's gone. I don't know. Karma Queen, you said the deviant is not business-minded. I agree. Banana Muffin, you said, I would be selling all that TikTok crap with my name on it. Exactly. It's just as simple as slapping your fucking brand name on it. That's it. That's all you got to do. It's already done. You order it, put your shit on it, boom, your product. I don't understand how you couldn't put that together, but okay. T. Lee, you said don't give this lazy girl any ideas. Carmel Queen, you said half the stuff she takes, she doesn't know why she's taking them. Tina Trolls, you said y'all know she ain't here taking notes. Next thing she'll be talking about her new Fupa line. Child, I don't see her doing it. I think Banana Muffin called it. She's not going to do it because that income, well, actually the income couldn't be tracked if she didn't. You know what? I'm going to just shut up. Okay, but let's continue.
It's like this person just talks to herself. Like she has an actual delusional relationship with me in her mind. Like she thinks I'm like her sister or her friend or something. Like she thinks she has a personal relationship with me or some weird shit. That's why I'm just skipping this shit. Cause like, I don't know if she thinks she's like telepathically talking to me or I don't know.
They're here. Girl, they said the food looked dry. Poor thing. Girl, they said the PF. Poor thing. I didn't see it. So somebody has a picture. Let me see. Hey, Marilyn, I didn't see the spaghetti. So I don't know what the spaghetti got going.
Oh my God. I don't care if you bitches like the way I cook. I don't care. You guys talking about the way I cook. Girl, I don't give a. I'm not feeding y'all. And I never said I was a good cook. I never said I'm like the top cook. I don't claim to be the top chef. I claim to be hella good at makeup, a good shit talker, very entertaining, very pretty, and I'm all of those things amongst a lot of more things. Okay. Yeah, I'm not on the top chef. Okay. You bitches can be on the top chef because you have nothing else to offer. So you have to cook good. Okay. If you don't cook good, that nigga definitely ain't coming home. Okay. Because what the fuck is he coming home to? A big manly looking bitch with no food? No, the niggas that I bring around me already know what it is. If I'm a cook, you're going to eat it. If you're not going to eat it, you're going to go buy some food for the both of us. Okay. But a lot of bitches don't understand that because they're not cute. So they don't even have the option of not cooking. You know?
You really don't have the option of not cooking either. I don't understand what she's talking about here. Bitch, you got 5 fucking kids. And you've been having kids all this time. It ain't no fucking way. And as many men been in and out of your house and as many kids as you have, there's no reason as to why you don't know how to cook shit. Has nothing to do with anything. Talking about it because they not cute, so they gotta cook. Bitch, you need to be cooking too. And if that's the case, if men don't care about the fact that you can't cook and that you don't know how to do any of the womanly things that most women know how to do, bitch, if they don't care about it, then why do they keep leaving? Why? You're not a nurturer, that's why. You can't even fucking feed your kids properly. You can't feed a man properly. And that's unfortunate for you because you've had plenty of time to practice. But if that's the case, and men don't care about that, and you got it all, you got it made. You know, you look the best, you are the best. You do everything right except for that, and men don't care about it. Why the fuck do all the men that you deal with leave? Why do they do that? Why do they keep leaving? They keep leaving.
Going on, child. Yeah.
That's a different life.
I don't know what's going on. But like I said, give us some grace. We're proud of you. We're not going to stay too much on you. Good job. You worked out. You did what you needed to do. That if you could just, like I said, just stay focused. We have a I won't. I just, the fact that you really slept with him, like that to me will still be the funniest thing. You really fucked your baby, like that's wild to me. The fact that you still wanted him is the wild part. Not that you slept with him. The fact that you wanted your baby father, I think is the biggest joke of YouTube. That's more of a joke than you and Zola. Ew. Girl, you should be a clown. Ew. The people gassed him up because he was doing better because of the wife. Girl, nobody wanted him. You thought we wanted him?
I'll tell you one thing. This girl, Yanni, really gets the fuck under Liv's skin. She can't stand it. She irritates her so bad. Okay? Just look at the faces that she making while she's talking. Like, it really gets under her skin.
I still want that nigga. He's doing better because of the wife.
Hey, everyday life.
No, you bitches thought that. No, Jen, you don't have to, baby. I give people the option now. With this new thing, I'm giving people the option to come up here and talk shit. Or they can, I'm going to give you guys the option. Leave them in the comments. Ooh, we got to think of like a lot of phrases for this new series I'm going to start. We can leave them in the comments and y'all can have at them. Because if they're too punk.
We talk about for this new series we're about to start. Bitch, what happened to the Bible study series? What happened to that? Oh, you don't have time for God. You have time for the mess. Okay.
Come up here and say it to my face. Then I'll let you guys have them in the comments. Unless you guys tell me to block them, then we'll block them. But if you guys want to go back and forth with the haters in the chat, let them. Because we're going to allow the haters to be in here. We're going to allow them to dial up, call up. They entertain us. They engage. They bring engagement. So let them be in the comments. Let them be in the comments. It's okay. No, because the people who do like the top streams and shit, I be watching them on Twitch and shit. They have a lot of haters. They just let the comments roll. I don't care about it. I'm going to address you. I'm going to say, like, Pre, you want to come up here? Of course.
Well, if you don't care, then why are you addressing it? Why are you getting on live for hours to react on reactors who are going to continue to react on you regardless of the fact that you are reacting on them? All they're going to do is react on you reacting to reactors, which is exactly what the fuck I'm doing right now. And that's still very much so entertaining because people are here for the commentary. This is pointless, what you're doing.
Of course she doesn't, because she's a punk ass bitch. So I'm going to say, okay, do you guys want me to leave her in the comments? If you guys say, yeah, leave her in the chat, leave her in the chat. I'll leave her in the chat. If not, we'll block her. No, let them have their little comments, honey. That's all they got at the end of the day. Okay, this bitch is talking about me fucking my baby daddy. I blocked her. Oh, it's okay. It's okay if you blocked her. Let me see. You didn't block her. You just blocked her comment. She said you don't have a man. Like, what the hell?
Hold on, real quick. Reppin' BK, you said Liv can only mess with prison babes because she's not a come up for a man with standards and something going on for themselves. I don't disagree with that. I agree. Tina Trolls, you said reactors mostly exist because Liv blocks everyone with an honest opinion. Right. I mean, I think there'll still be reactors whether or not she blocks people or not. Like, people have their opinion and other people like to hear other people's opinions. It just is what it is. Because regardless of if she blocks somebody or not, she would never be receptive to anybody's comments, whether you leave it in her fucking chat or if you make a video talking about it. She's not receptive to anything, which is why I don't understand why anybody would take the time to get on a live stream and try to talk to her. She's not understanding. If you're not kissing her ass and telling her that you're a fan, she does not want to hear it. Okay? Which is why when she did do that live stream with Tea Time that time, and I got on there, I simply had a conversation with Tea Time and didn't even entertain the idea of trying to have a conversation with Olivia because she's not somebody that I could have a mature conversation with to really she's not receptive. That's it. That's all. True baby, you said I would absolutely have clicked that link and went up there, but for why she'll just immediately cuss you out and block you. Exactly. Baba Jai, you said very pointless because she is the show. I agree. Everyday Life, you said everybody is a punk to her online, but she's the scariest hoe alive. Exactly. This is the internet. What the fuck is the point of me getting on here screaming at the screen to get nowhere and trying to have a conversation with a brick wall? There's absolutely no point in that. People don't want to come up there because it's pointless. It's pointless. It's just as simple as that. Everyday Life, you also said nobody likes this girl for real. She's slow, nasty, and the biggest pick-me in the mommy sector. Debbie Moore, you said I can't get over how she shuts her door and leaves 2 toddlers unattended. I would never. Yeah, I don't understand that either. T.S., you said she tells people to cam up, then drops them because she can't go toe-to-toe with them. Slow, can't keep up. She has to talk her mess off camera. Girl, I can't. Mm. I agree, Baba. You said she's a lost cause. I completely agree. Sean, you said if it wasn't for that shot, she would still be a well. Anyone truly health conscious would not take advice from her. Well, there's some people that listen to her, child.
Okay, I don't have a man. What does that have to do with anything? I never said I did have a man. I'm confused. But this big man, she's talking about I fucked my baby daddy, but I unblocked her now. Oh, okay. I fucked my baby daddy. So you fucked a nigga with a colostomy bag. You fucked a nigga with a shit bag. Literally. On him. You fucked a nigga with a shit bag. But I'm the joke for fucking my ex-husband and I have 3 kids with him. But you're not the joke for willingly fucking a nigga you don't have kids with a shit bag. Let's be real.
Well, did the man with the colostomy bag take her child from her and go marry another bitch? I'm not understanding. Now, listen, I'm not even about to get into the colostomy bag situation because I don't know what their relationship was. I really don't know too much about that topic. However, the bottom line is, Liv, when you was dealing with Gerard, he had already took the children from you, okay? He had a wife, and you allowed your ex-husband to then make you the side bitch. And that's why it's embarrassing. What are you not understanding about that?
Well, you were saying that cooking didn't matter to men. It doesn't. When you're cute. If you're ugly, you have to cook. And I'm not saying beautiful women don't like to cook. No, I mean, if that's your thing, baby, that's your thing. That's just an added bonus. That's your man, your husband gets. But the pretty women in the chat know that bitch, if we don't want to cook, we don't have to cook. Right? All the pretty women, they can attest to that. Girl, as long as we clean and we do him the way he needs to be done, oh yeah, we're good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you think that as long as you are clean and you give him that boric acid kitty cat, that's more than enough to keep a man. You just can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. You can't. I can't.
She said, I'm beautiful and I don't promise to cook, period. Because we don't have to. Now, do men like that? Of course men like that. Of course. But let me tell you what else they like. A beautiful ass woman. But like I said,
it takes more than beauty, bitch. They want a bitch who has something going on with herself. Bitch, what are your hobbies? What are your goals? What does your future look like in 5 years? Could a man see himself building with you? What else do you have to offer? Bitch, you ain't got to cook all the time, but you should have at least a few fucking meals that you know how to make, that you know for sure that the shit is going to eat down if you make it. Okay? It's no way. At 35 with 5 fucking kids, you don't at least have 10 fucking recipes that you know that you can make. Without a doubt, and it's going to taste good. I don't get it. It ain't got to be from scratch or nothing like that, but you should be able to feed yourself and your children properly. It ain't even just all about a man. But you don't have nothing to bring to the table outside of what you consider beauty and a coochie with tons and tons of miles on it. That's all you got. That's all you need. That's what you think. And that's why you sitting in that motherfucking apartment right on by yourself. You have nothing going on, nothing to offer. It definitely takes more than just looks. It's a lot of lonely, pretty bitches, okay? A lot.
That's a whole different conversation. We don't need to have that conversation right now, okay?
Yeah, we don't.
No man wants unseasoned food. Okay. Well, until you try my food, then you can talk about it, okay? That's like the whole pussy talk. You guys want to keep talking about my vagina until you try it, until you get near it, until you smell it, until you taste it. Don't talk about it, okay? Because
we can we can make the educated guess, all right, or an educated assumption that based off of your track record with men and the things that we have seen, when we have seen you cook for men, and we have seen you lay low and spread wide for these various men that come through your door, that the coochie's not coochieing and the food is not fucking fooding. It's not giving what it's supposed to give. And that's why people keep talking about it, because you exposed this information. We wouldn't know none of this shit or be able to say any of these things if you had not put this out there. Like, based off of the past, it's not giving what it's supposed to give. The cat's not catting. The niggas they're not even standing around for that. And that's the terrible part about that. Like, if a man don't even want to be with you, they at least gonna try to stick around to still fill them walls, okay? These men are running for the hills and never looking to fuck back. And that's the problem. It's something about it that's not right. Something about it. Now I'm gonna look at what y'all saying in the chat real fast. Bobby, you said the men have said no. Exactly. They said no. And we want to know. Well, we can tell already why they're saying no. But she keeps trying to deny it. Okay. SK Lee, you said her own kids didn't want that nasty looking food. Exactly. The kids said no. The men said no. They all fucking said no. So we're saying no. You don't know what you're doing. CC Life, you said, we already know. How is it your kids let us know? Right. Kicking it with Kai, you said to have to use boric acid every night. No, ma'am. Yeah, listen, I can't even say what I'm trying to say. Boric acid every night. I'm surprised this bitch didn't sizzle her fucking walls away. Is that safe to even do? Why do you feel the need to do that? That coochie was rotten, okay? It's no reason. You should never even have to do it that much. I don't get it. Why didn't you make a doctor's appointment? Why? I don't get what? TS, you said her kids never ask for seconds, never hear them say the food smells good or tastes good. Ma'am, your carrots and potatoes were not cooked with your roast. You can't cook. Right. And where the fuck was the gravy? It was no sort of broth, gravy, nothing. Like, and I was done with the biscuits. Okay. Why were the biscuits flat? What was happening? It was a terrible mess. Okay. And it's okay. She fucked up. But you got to do better. It's no way at 35 with 5 kids you don't know what you're doing. That's a problem. That's a problem. And then and y'all just mentioned kittens in the chat. Why does she feel the need to go get 2 kittens when the bitch just abandoned a dog because she wanted to go to Florida? So what happens if you got to take another? What you going to do with the cats? You going to get them back? Why did she go get cats? Why did you get pets? She's not a pet person. She's had a whole bunch of different fucking pets. None of them are still there to this day. Now you done went and got 2 fucking cats for what? Talk about I don't want to have no sense down there. Well, what is the sense? How bad could the sin have been that you need to refresh it every day with a boric acid suppository? It's too much. It's too much. I don't even think it's safe to put that many, to have, you use the whole fucking 30-day supply of suppositories. Probably within 2 fucking weeks, because it's a lot of women that use 2 suppositories at once. I don't know. She might be one of those if her shit was that bad. It's too much. Oh, child. She stresses me out. She stresses me out. Everyday Life, you said she just said the cats are shitting on the floor, yet she wants people to think she's... Yeah, I seen that too. I can't take it. I can't. Why are the cats pooping on the floor? What? It's a lot going on. I just got overstimulated just thinking about all of it. The coochie's fucked up. You got to keep using boric acid suppositories. The food is dry. Then you got cats shitting on the floor. The kid AJ don't fucking act right. Do you think that you're the prize and the man should want to walk into this whole situation and just be grateful because you are cute? That's all you need. Okay.
You're not anywhere near it. You've never seen her in real life. You don't know what you don't know her like that. It's the same with my food. Don't talk about it. Yeah, Joey didn't like the roast. Okay, you guys want to talk about Joey? Yeah, he didn't like the roast, but guess what he told me?
True, baby, you said, am I crazy? Because I thought boric acid is used to poison roaches in the house. Are we talking about the same thing? Yes. Well, people also put boric acid in their vaginas, okay? It's supposed to help fix your pH balance. That's what it's supposed to do. Okay? But you're not, I know that you're not supposed to be using boric acid every day. I just don't understand why she ever thought that was safe to do.
You can learn how to cook, baby. It's not a big deal. And guess what he did? Every other night he was buying us food. Yeah. Or he was cooking. Yeah, the rest of the time he was here, girl, he was cooking. Uh-huh. Yeah. And remember Brandon? Yeah, he did a lot of the cooking too. And guess what? The husband, I cooked most of the time. And guess what? He ate every last drop of it, girl. Leftovers too. Y'all ain't never heard him complain. I wonder why. He was with me for what, 8 years, 9 years? That's how most y'all found me. I was cooking, cleaning, feeding my husband. Right. Okay, let's move on. Shitbag Betty. Don't talk about me fucking my man or my ex-man. I'll fuck him again if I want to. And what about it? That's my business.
That's the problem. In her mind, Gerard is still her man. Some way, somehow. Even though he's married to a whole nother woman. Because she had that man's kids, he still belongs to her in her mind. And that's the problem.
You worry about you fucking niggas. You were so desperate that you had to fuck a nigga with a shitbag. Okay? I mean, that is the biggest joke to me, honestly. Honestly, truly.
You wouldn't got him because no, dummy. The wife did that. Without him, he'd be slutty again. Hello? It's you thinking you did your big one sleeping with him. You should be embarrassed. So I wouldn't even talk about it. That's embarrassing. I don't even want to know who my baby father is in 2026. Because I'm embarrassed. It's you telling everybody. Jesus. Can you imagine?
Ew, you know that bag was slapping her?
I'm going to have to agree. I'm going to have to agree. I think Olivia should be embarrassed. It was not only the fact that she came on here and said that she had sex with him. Okay, that was one thing. But this bitch she was emotionally invested. She thought she was going to have her way with that man. And then she came on here and said that she slept with him for her kids. You made yourself look like a goddamn fool. So you ain't fight for your kids through the courts or nothing, but you chose to fight for your kids on your back. And you lost. Okay, that man went back to his wife and he fucking blocked you. And that's what's embarrassing about it. That's what's embarrassing about it. I don't get it. What is she not getting? Yes, you probably do have the ability to double back because Gerard is a cheater. So you probably can get that out of him. But will you ever have the man back the way that you want to have him back? Which is obviously clear. She wanted that man back. Even the screenshots that she had uploaded during that time where she was talking to him about taking her on a vacation. That motherfucker never took her nowhere. He gave her $160 and a wet ass. And that was all she got. She was trying to buy cards and shit for game night. And all, whatever. All the shit that was in the screenshots. It just gave that she was desperate for him. Instead of asking, he asked her, I'll never forget, he asked her for more time. No, he asked her, did she want to have more time with the kids? Is that why she was calling him? And she said, no, I want the chocolate banana. I ain't forget that shit. That was embarrassing. I agree. That was embarrassing. The same kids that you claimed you was doing that for. He asked you if you wanted more time with them, and you was more concerned with having that man inside of you than actually having your kids more. didn't do that shit for them kids. And then you embarrassed yourself by even trying to make it seem like that's the reason why you did it. You did it because you love them and you wanted that motherfucker back. And you thought you was about to have your way. And you failed. Simple as that. Embarrassing. And it's you sitting here saying you would do it again if you want to. What? I have no more words.
You know that shit stunk. She wants to be in all my business. Oh, Lord. That's why this is a joke. We're literally talking we're talking about the bottom of the barrel ass bitches. This is who speaks on me. And they think they have a right to speak on me. Girl, in real life, you wouldn't even be able to speak to me. Like, that's the real shit.
The fact that y'all laid and bumped with each other, y'all both slow.
No, the fact that he's married to a woman that you guys all praise the ground she walks on, he's married to her, right? Imagine being a woman who comes in, saves the day, takes your children in, watches your children, does all this extra stuff, and that nigga still cheats on you and fucks his ex-wife. That's the joke. Not the fact that I was getting my pussy ate and my ass ate from the back. I mean, I wanted some good loving, and I knew he could provide. So, bitch, I went there.
You wanted more than just pipe, bitch. You wanted love too, and that's the problem. Now, I will say, what happened with Nisha, that's very much, I know she was salty. I would be salty. She was salty. Okay. But how do you sound? You wanted some good loving, so you laid on your back for the very man that cheated on you during the course of your marriage, okay? Wifed up the side bitch, okay? Took your kids, put you on child support, actually went through with marrying the side piece, so she's the wife now. And you wanted to lay on your back for him while you were still actively supposed to be paying child support? And you still did not have the kids in your possession? You only have visitation with them? I can't. Essie Johnson, you said bottom of the barrel. She just said a few weeks ago she was going to be homeless again. Exactly. Exactly, Banana Muffin. We should have at least 100 likes. I've been on this motherfucker for a while now. I don't understand why y'all can't just go hit the like button. I don't understand. Okay? Please hit the like button. So, Kicking It with Kai, you said, so she finally admits it wasn't about the kids. It was never about the kids, and she doesn't even need to say that for us to know that. It was always about Gerard. It was always about the sex. It was always about her keeping hope alive that she would have her family back again. That's all it was ever about. We don't need her to say it to know that. It's clear. Why else was the bitch on here crying? It wasn't like she just came on here and said, yeah, I had sex with him, whatever. No, she was on here crying and ranting about it for months. So, it was never about the kids. Banana Muffin, you said, where's the video of him coming in and out of her house? Child, I ain't seen it yet, but that's a conversation for another day.
I was for it. Okay, we already established this. Why you guys keep talking about this, I don't know. But every time y'all bring it up, we gotta go there. Don't worry about what I did. Okay, I had every right to do what I did. Why she's still over there, that's the joke. That's the clownery. That's the foolery. But once again, we're talking to the bottom of the barrel ass bitches. So they don't think like that. They think she's the winner. No, she's the dumb bitch who's doing what she's doing. Okay? We're just going to let her be.
She's not. What? Who said that Nisha was the winner? She's the winner in the sense that she's still actively married and lives with and has a life with the man that you want to have. But she's also not the winner because her man is unfaithful to her and he will embarrass her. Who cares? You're the one claiming to be the baddest bitch. You're the one that's claiming to have it all together. You're the one that's claiming that every man wants you. You're the woman that's claiming that all you got to do is be pretty in order to keep a man. Yet you haven't been able to keep none of the niggas that you had around. I don't get it. What?
Please, just let the woman do what she does, okay?
In the bushes, but hey.
Ew.
They said she was his last resort, and she's. Can you imagine?
I was his last resort. Oh no, Gerard had bitches. He had bitches. I was his number one choice. I was his number one pick. But oh no, I was his last resort.
You was the number one choice. Yeah, he blocked you after you made a big scene on the internet. You was the number one choice. And you laid down with that man unprotected, knowing that he had multiple bitches on top of his wife, and you just wanted to be one of the bitches that he had access to so bad that you degraded yourself that way and let him have his way with you and then discard you when you got out of line. Wow. Wow. He probably just loved having the satisfaction that he was able to cheat on you during the course of your marriage, and you're no victim. You cheated on him too, but he was able to cheat on you, wife up the side piece, take the motherfucking kids, have you in arrears for thousands upon thousands of dollars in child support, and still get you to lay on your motherfucking back. And he ain't got to give you shit. He was getting off on that. He was getting off on that.
No, that nigga had bitches.
And then even what you know, and not only does this man have a wife, but he also has a slew of bitches that he fucks with. And then you also said that he had gonorrhea and all sorts of things. You knew all this and you still laid on your back, sucked him off, didn't require him to use any protection. Wowzers.
But listen, I don't really want to go here because then it turns into the whole ex talk. And I don't want to talk about that. And this,
and you know, I'm sorry, I keep pausing it, but and that's why this bitch had to pop several boric acid suppositories every night, because you were dealing with a man who you knew was out here hoeing around, all right, and sleeping with various other women unprotected, and you still chose to lay down with him. He was throwing your fucking pH balance off, okay, and as well as a slew of other men that you were also allowing to enter your body unprotected as well. And that's why you had to continuously insert boric acid suppositories, because your pH balance is fucked up. It is. Terrible. I know you can smell that cat through the jeans. I just know it.
Particular stalker, all she does is talk about Gerard and I. And look, honey, I'm sorry to break it to you, but we're not together anymore. Okay? I'm sorry. We're not really supposed to be a topic anymore. If you want to talk about him and his wife and the kids over there when he has the kids. Talk about that. When the kids are over here with me, the kids are over here with me. His wife was the last resort. Girl, clock it. Quite literally, and still is the last resort. Okay. She's at number one, but he's married. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna listen to this probably for like a couple more minutes and see if the topic changes, because this person doesn't really react or talk about anything I put out there. She just talks about.
Well, that's the end of me reacting on reactors. I really don't even have the mental capacity to finish out this what is this? The last half hour of this live. I don't really care about what the reactor was saying, and I don't care to even hear what the fuck she's saying in response to the reactor. The bottom line is this is pointless. It's not going to do anything. People are still going to talk about you. People still going to watch you. People still going to react on you. You can't stop people from having an opinion. Just like you felt like you should have the ability to come on here and voice your opinion about Krishan's life and her decisions, the people, the reactors, and others also feel like they have the right to come on here and voice their thoughts and opinions about the way that you are living your life. So you doing this and all this other extra shit, that's not going to stop shit. It's not going to stop anything. Let me stop sharing my screen real quick, and I'm going to read some of y'all's comments, and I'm going to get on off of here, okay? I have been on live for damn near 2.5 hours, okay? Where shall I start? Essie Johnson, you say you notice it's about Gerard and not about another woman raising her kids for 5 years. Doesn't even care about that part. Exactly. It's always about Gerard. Exactly. Andy, you said why 64 mugshots was practicing semen retention. What? Who 64 mugshots? Who has that many mugshots? S.C. Johnson, you said it would make me crazy to think another woman got my kids up every morning for school. Yeah, I don't want another bitch to be able to one up me with my kids. I don't want another. I couldn't take it. I wouldn't be able to take it. I'm gonna be honest. If nothing else would make me better, that would make me better. I don't like it. I mean, it is what it is. People move on. Relationships end. If a man got another woman, whatever, child gonna be around them. Okay, as long as they're not, mistreating your child, it is what it is. You can't really change that. But the fact that my children are no longer in my care, in my primary custody, that would eat me up. I mean, that would be the biggest thing for me. Not me losing the man. Okay. But she's different. Kimmy Williams, you said LMAO, you can smell cat through the jeans, sis. You got me fucking rolling. Seriously. No, on some real shit though. If you gotta put in boric acid suppositories every night, I know that shit is boofing through the jeans. Oh my god. That shit, I was cracking up when I seen a post on Justin LeBoy. They talking about niggas jeans be boofing. That is crazy. I know you can smell that cat through them jeans. I'm gonna just leave it at that. First of all, if you was able to smell it through the tights, okay, Robin had something to say about why the car was stinking. Listen, we know what we know. Okay, she could deny it all she wants to, but the fact that she's had various men running up and through that tunnel of hers, and she admitted to using suppositories every night, we know what we know. There's something wrong with it. SK Lee, you said that's why she sprays 5 different perfumes. What? At that point, it doesn't even smell good. Why would you mix scents like that? I don't know. That's weird. Everyday life, you said she think it's funny that he has plenty of women and having unprotected sex. She's slow. Exactly. She's retarded. Gotta be. There's nothing funny about that. There's nothing cute about that. You're risking your life for a man who doesn't even really give a fuck about you. She says she was his first choice, but how? He let you know who the first choice was when he blocked your ass because you were getting out of line. That tells you all you need to know. If you were the first choice, he would have been more focused on holding on to you instead of her. Okay. Let's see. We love an ignorant train wreck. Exactly. See, Tina, you said, and Liv will always come on here lying. Yes, she will. That's what she does. Banana Muffin, you said, I'm glad you came live. We missed you, child. I missed y'all, okay? I really did miss y'all. So I did mention in the beginning of this live. I'm going to do my best to get back more consistent with YouTube. Like I said, between working a full-time job and then my own 4 kids, their extracurricular activities, like I said, homework, projects, all the fucking things. I just needed a mental break to get on track with my own life. And so that's why I disappeared. But I'm back, y'all. I'm always going to come back because I really have a good time with y'all. T.S., you said her whole roster of men blocked her. Yes, they did. And that tells us all we need to know, too. Because like I said, even if a man doesn't plan on taking you seriously, they still going to try to keep you around if the coochie is good. It just is what it is. That's what they do. They string bitches along. Why? Because she got some good cat, and you want to keep it around. They don't even keep her for that. Okay, and you can't cook. You can't there's too much going on. It's too much. It's too much. She makes my hair hurt. Wait, how'd I get here? You said 64 mugshots is Mushroom Dude. So, Mushroom Dude is a new guy, I'm assuming. Because I know y'all had Jim Bay, Prison Bay, the Bay that sounded like, what's his name? CeeLo Green. Okay. Joey. And then we have 64 mug shots. And he's the mushroom bay. It's a whole lot going on. Mm. Yeah, I missed you too, Everyday Life. I'm so glad I came live tonight too. I am. I missed y'all. T.I., she said she has to build herself up by saying she's first choice. She always is available and ready, right? And a nigga don't even got to take her out. He just got to come by the house, bring a bag of chips for the kids, pop them real quick, make them be quiet, and take her ass in the room and lay her down. That's all he got to do. Unfortunately, that's so sad. Miss Yellowhawk, you said talk about she uses boric acid for the cat. Girl, what? Listen, I have heard of people using boric acid suppositories. I actually tried them out myself before, years ago. I did tell you that I didn't understand what was going on. If you pop one of those in that night, you go to sleep. By the time you wake up in the morning, you stand up, that shit gonna be dripping down your leg. I don't need all that. It's already ready. I don't need it. But for her to have to use it every night is actually crazy. Everyday Life, you said Olivia has convinced herself she's Gerard's main choice just because she has a skin color preference. Pure delusional. Exactly. Oh yeah, because she did mention that the girls he cheats on Nisha with supposedly resemble her, right? So that's what it is. Bobby, you said Liv doesn't understand Gerard is using her as a dumping ground. No, she doesn't understand. And even if he wants to use her for that, she is ready and willing to be used as a dumping ground, okay? She wants to get in where she can fit in. All right? Banana Muffin, you said she uses boric acid every night but never heard of BV. Like I said, she knows exactly what BV is. Her shit was over there laking and stinking. Okay? I cracked myself up. But anyway, y'all, I really enjoyed myself with y'all tonight, okay? Thank you so much to everybody who was able to join tonight's live. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you to all of you who were able to hit the like button for me, okay? Thank you to my wonderful, wonderful moderators who show up all the time. I appreciate you, all right? I had a good time, but this concludes my reaction. Real quick, before we get off here, I'm going to ask everybody to hit the like button if you have not done so already, okay? Comment your thoughts down below and also hit the subscribe button too, okay? And until next time, I will talk to you all later, okay? Have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.